Hello everyone, are you ready for more explorations in the White Ethno State? Oh, I mean, the Columbia? Alright, so, now that my bad opening joke is out of the way, that old Dartigan, his old boomer humor, let's go ahead and get some people in here to listen to them. You know, I gotta get my worst jokes out of the way before anyone arrives for the stream. Oh, there you are, Slidante. How's it going? Let me go ahead and just do this Discord announcement. Get that out of the way. Now that everything seems like it's running nice and smooth. There we go. Easy peasy. What's up, Babs and Novoto? How is everyone? Are you guys ready to explore some more of the Ethno State? Everyone's showing up quick tonight. What's with this urgency? Too many people to say hi to at once, in fact. Hope everyone is well. Hope you all had a great day since the last time I saw you. Hope you had some good food. I don't know, maybe saw a movie or two. I don't know, whatever you did. I hope it was good. Hello 200 IQ gamer. So, must know what happens next. Have you never played this game, Babs? Oh, you're in for a treat. It's got a pretty good twist. Not as good as the first game's twist, but a pretty good one. I'll have to be careful about spoilers, because there actually might be people in chat who haven't seen it. Today was pretty boring. You know what? I don't consider a boring day to be a bad day. I'm pretty sure 99% of your days of the life you live are going to probably amount to boring days. Or, you categorize them as that. Miss Smartypants, thank you for the 100 bits. Hold on a second. So. Let me just refresh my stream so I can get an accurate count of how many people are in chat right now. Sometimes the stream counter wants to freeze on you. There we go. So tonight we gotta do a little bit of getting back to where I'm supposed to be at, because I reset a checkpoint after I did a boo-boo, killed some people I shouldn't have killed, and it's like, oh, this is a bit further back than I thought. So we're gonna start off. It'll only take a minute or two though. By the way, I still have another new emote coming. I saw the small version of it today. And she's working on the other two larger versions of it. And then once that's ready, I'll upload that. And we're actually only 15 subs away from yet another emote on Twitch. So maybe we'll get lucky. And maybe like a whole bunch of new people will show up. And like, I like the cut of this guy's jib. You know, it's one of those phrases I don't know what it means. Other than it's meant to be positive. I have no idea what a jib is or why it has such a good cut. You love my videos? Well, thank you, Magic Image. Thank you so much. Let me just go ahead and pull the game up here now that I've gotten all this stuff out of the way. Banewrecker, if you're watching, notice you messaged me on Discord about announcing your own streams. Yeah, you're free to announce you're going live in a live stream in my live streaming section. Plenty of other people do it. If you're not watching though, I'll send you a direct message later. Can I catch you up on what we've done? We've gotten to we've gotten up to the point where you free Elizabeth and you have your little beach episode with her, and we're just past that point. Jib is a sail? Oh, it's a sailing reference. Ugh. How was my day? Uneventful. But like I said, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I've had some chores that got backed up that I needed to get done because I spent so much time working on Metal Gear Solid stuff. So, I did some cleaning. Still got a little bit left to do, though. We're gonna head to the Hall of Heroes. What do I think about Darkest Dungeon 2, The Howling Wind? I'd probably have to play the first game to really be able to have an opinion on the second game. Hey, Cooks for you, how are you? Do I plan to beat the game tonight? It probably won't happen tonight, it'll probably take another stream. But speaking of that, let's actually load the game up properly. Because I think we're ready to begin. Actually, I need to free up some space on my hard drive. I got 5 full playthroughs of Metal Gear Solid 5 I can now offload. That are just sitting there taking up space. Now that it doesn't look like Konami's going to take my videos down. Yeah, I know very much that you lose a lot of characters in Darkest Dungeon. It's a roguelike. So yeah, we gotta quickly run through this section again because I reloaded because I kind of robbed someone when I didn't mean to, and it got rid of a lot of possible conversations. Astral Chain Hub, I'm probably gonna be playing that actually. Though it comes out in a really busy week. I mean, like, in that same week, there's 2 other games I'm doing videos on. Alright, so... Give me damage boost. Let me get that again.
Soldier's Field, built in 1903 by the
When is Real Chain coming out? What is a Real Chain coming out?
The place is themed to
I'm sorry, did I have a stroke and just completely misremember what you're talking about?
Even when he is old, he will not depart.
Did you write that?
No.
I'm not gonna do the joke because I already did it for this one. Hey Zykiba, you're sitting there in the server voice chat. Who's in the server voice chat with you? Hello to all the people watching and chatting at the same time. I never played Her Story, so telling lies means nothing to me. I'm guessing it's one of those modern-day full-motion video games, which are somehow having a resurgence. It's like everything that's old is now cool again. You're all boomers now, congratulations. You like boomer games. I mean, hey, if we're splitting brass tacks here, Five Nights at Freddy's, that's totally a boomer game. You don't believe me? Go check out, all those games on the what was it, Sega CD? They were exactly like that, where you watch video cameras. That's who that series appeals to. Let Sin loves and appreciates you. I appreciate him too. But formulated in a very sensual and disturbing way. I'm open-minded. I accept all forms of platonic love. That was a very loud sound effect.
The gate's shut up tight. Now how are we gonna get to the airship?
You're watching me at work. Don't get fired. My content is not worth it. Like Night Trap? Yeah, there was a bunch of games like that were Night Trap-like. That's just the most infamous one. But there were a lot of horror games that were or other types of games where you're just watching security camera footage. And I'm very positive that's where he got the idea for that game at. Because developers were like, look at all this space we have on CDs, what are we going to do with it? I know. Let's film some tacky videos with, washed up 90s actors.
Doesn't seem to work very well.
And that's why the Sega CD was such a massive success. Everyone loved it. I swear to God, this is nothing but a giant public use. Instead of, water fountains, they have salt fountains. They're like, yeah, you might need to top yourself off, buddy. Have a whiff. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, creepy hand. Just, up there for some reason.
There it is. First Lady. Looks like it's heading for the dock.
That will take us to Paris.
I adjusted the audio a little bit to make it a little bit louder, so hopefully I've got it, at a fine level where you guys can hear me properly and also hear what the characters are saying tonight.
All right, Booker. Should we head to the gondola or take a look around the boardwalk? I suppose a place like this might have much we'd find useful.
You know, one thing I want to mention that I think she's already mentioned that Elizabeth is obsessed with going to Paris. How would you ever be obsessed with going to Paris when you live in a sky city? I'm gonna make a note of that because that's kind of worth mentioning. I totally want to see this old-fashioned Earth town when I live in the sky. There we go.
Do you know why you were hired to come and get me?
I imagine they were interested in meeting you. No doubt for lockpicking.
You want to see Sky Paris?
Why you?
I never even heard of this place before I got here.
Huh. I assumed Columbia was common knowledge below.
Guess I got a bit behind with current events.
I did a lot of drinking. Oh, hold on. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Oh, actually, I have Mighty Songbird. Audio sounds pretty perfect. Why is it called Columbia? It's old-fashioned name that I think the U.S. was at one point going to be called Columbia, wasn't it? But it has to do with, you know, America's founding and stuff.
Hot dogs! Get 'em hot here! We got dogs for the boys!
Baja
Dogs
dog.
for the girls!
Baja dog.
What are you, Mr. DeWitt? Some sort of...
I'm a, independent contractor. Used to work for the Pinkertons and such. That's something you'd want gracing a resume.
Pinkertons. Weren't they the ones they'd call in to settle
Didn't the
things with
Pinkertons try to
workers?
sue Take-Two with Red Dead Redemption?
Oh, that's
Wonder why they didn't try to get some money out of this game.
Our ice-cold Colombian ice cream is a culinary marvel. Try it yourself.
And when I came to Washington, there
That's
were
a lot of
few
ice cream.
in Congress who saw my vision for Columbia. But it is the burden of the prophet to bring
Okay,
the
not
wicked
touching the
to
register.
righteousness.
Steal from cash
For
register.
what am I, if not a mirror to reflect the face of God?
Okay, we now officially have gotten back to where we screwed up last night when I accidentally robbed the cash register and killed everyone.
Accept no low-quality foreign-made substitutes.
Foreign-made ice cream, you say?
I'm not allowed behind the counter, sir.
I've never... Foreign-made ice cream.
So,
Get your ice
Mr.
cream with a
DeWitt
Made in
is
America
living
logo.
life?
There was. She died.
How?
Giving birth.
You have a child?
No.
Ooh, backstory. Pricey. Don't buy any of that inferior Chinese ice cream. Expecting more conversations.
Get your cotton candy here!
You hear those radicals, Baskins and Robbins, want to make an ice cream shop with more than 6 flavors? Over 30 even. Preposterous. Why, in my day, we only had 2. Yeah, I think we could go with some more shot. Actually, I'm full. Okay, we don't want to go to Hall of Heroes just yet.
Here's some cash.
Damn, could you flip a coin that far? Let's continue exploring before we go to Hall of Heroes. The Patriots' proud pose. I feel there's a message here. But what is it?
Are you interested in gardening, Mr. DeWitt?
They frown on gardens in my part of town.
And where's that?
The part with no gardens.
Yeah, about that. How do you grow plants at 15,000 feet when you should only have minus 5-degree temperatures? Oh, nothing in here. Don't rob the cash. There's no one even tending the cash register. Reminds you a lot of old Disney. You know, you're not wrong on that one. Well, I guess you're talking about... Actually, it wasn't that old Disney. It's like 1970 when Song of the South came out, wasn't it?
Found some money.
Appreciate it.
How this is the air and altitude? How are they in the air? Game physics. They do explain it, and I guess it's just made up science, though.
Hello.
Hello yourself. Keep your hands where I can see them.
I missed the voxophone in the bookstore. I'll go back for it.
Mr. DeWitt.
I see you found our bestseller.
She's very excited to be in here. Actually looks a bit perturbed.
Beauty, innit? She's lever action, but that lever sure works smooth.
Steel heater replica. Maybe later. Did Dartigan's gameplay freeze for you guys? No, you might just need to reload. Someone tell that poor soul that he just needs to refresh his stream. Right, apparently I missed the voxophone. Let's go back and get it.
When I was a girl, I dreamt of standing in a room looking at a girl who was and was not myself, who stood looking at another girl who also was and was not myself. My mother took this for a nightmare. I saw it as the beginning of a career in physics.
Look! Duke and Dimwit. You know. Remember, boys and girls, don't be a dimwit. How could you not know that?
Must be something particular to Columbia.
I like the sequel better.
Loved those stories when I was a kid. But they are a bit off.
Where did she... What is she... She's getting a bit... She's going back and forth. I'm a goofus and a gallant ripoff. Probably. I like the word goofus, though. Good on you for coming up with that word.
Just imagining you on a carousel.
I think describing me as a goofus is the perfect word for it. Song of the South was 1946. Oh. Okay, it's a bit older than I thought. Well, I had my fun. Goofus and gallant. Oh, so he didn't create the word. Alright, let's go down there now.
Need to summon the gondola if we intend to reach that airship.
These seem to be the controls that summon her.
Aerodrome. We don't want to go there just yet. We need to go to the Hall of Heroes now. I think we've done about everything we can on the boardwalk. So that's horde trash. This isn't a David Cage game? Wow, I would like to see... You know, I want to see David Cage make a game in a lot of other universes that he doesn't control. I want to see a David Cage make a Metal Gear game.
Move on. Wouldn't want unfriendly eyes taking notice.
I mean, I think it's worth seeing.
Are you a duke? Or a dimwit?
I don't know if I'll get in trouble from grasping onto that or not.
His father's rifle every Sunday.
It's something we can do once we get the lightning power.
You, sir, get the little lady a treat, huh? You, miss, treat yourself to something special. Cotton candy. Get it right here.
Alright, let's continue where we're supposed to go.
Get your cotton candy here.
We do come back to this place later. The Phantom Cage. Hey, Mike Firo just gifted a sub to Dixity Gull. And, I guess I can't go this way just yet. Cruise trap, cons of the corpses and murders. I'm gonna save my money. Okay, I guess we do have to go in the gondola because we can't get in here
Hold
yet.
on to this.
Thanks.
You want to know one of the most uncomfortable things about streaming? When you have to burp, but you just have to hold it in because you know it'd be gross. It's like, well, that's painful. I'm gonna be in, hurting for the next minute.
Looks like this runs exclusively on Shock Jockey.
Of course it does. Where in the hell are we gonna find that?
Look! Come see the future of power.
My other mixer has a mute button.
Huh. Well, that's convenient.
The mixer I'm currently using doesn't have it. You see, I have a complex setup and possibly dumb setup where I use two different mixers, one for recording lines and usually the other for streaming. But I haven't hooked my streaming mixer back up yet. Also, Banewrecker, thank you for your subscription, dude. Also, Banewrecker, I don't know if I saw your messages earlier. If you want to mention when you live stream in my live streaming section on my Discord, you're perfectly welcome to. Lots of people do it, actually. So, feel free to do that. Look for Shock Jockey at Hall of Heroes. No problem, Bane. Good luck with your streams, by the way. What the fuck? I didn't do anything! Well, I guess I touched him. I swear the birds are the best move in the game. You bumped into an officer of the law. Pay the fee or you serve your time in prison. Yeah. Will we ever be free of the Oblivion Guard? Didn't I find a better machine gun rifle in my last time I was here? Before I ever left? Pretty sure I did. I found a carbine somewhere. Quick, let's go back. I think I know where the carbine is, so let's go back and get there real quick. Oblivion Guard for 2020. There's actually Oblivion is... There's a mod team remaking all of Oblivion in the Skyrim engine, and they actually released a trailer for it earlier today. It's like I might have to check that out. I think it was back here. Yeah, right here.
Hey, look. There's a lock.
It's locked.
I'll see what I can do. Got it.
You know, I plan to do some Elder Scrolls streams at some point. I actually want to do a very heavily modded version of Skyrim. So, yeah, we need... That's where we put that last time.
Perfect.
Alright, here we go.
Look at that.
Alright, now we're officially back to where we were.
Simple. Hard work, sure.
Used to kill Oblivion guards, loot their armor, and sell it after serving their jail sentence for about 30 minutes of every new playthrough. Was their armor worth that much? There's a lot of ways you can break the economic value of everything in those games. There's a lot of exploits you can use. Actually, apparently YouTube knows I've been playing Witcher games recently, so it's been recommending me a lot of Witcher 3 videos. One of them was a video showing that like if the game detects you're like cheating the system, it sends the taxman after you. I was like, oh, neat. I wish I would have gotten that. Still kind of creepy that YouTube knows what game I'm playing. I'm guessing it detected my announcement videos. Don't get the vampire perk in that game. I actually would recommend you do get the vampire perk. It's still fun. There's mods that make it a lot better. Just like everything in an Elder Scrolls game, mods make everything better. What do I want to play more, Hollow Knight or Darkest Dungeon?
Heroes closed until further notice.
And there won't be
I
a line
would
to
probably
get in.
pick Hollow Knight between the two.
What the hell?
Is something wrong?
Nothing I can't fix.
Oh, it's a bee. I hate these things.
Jeez, just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth!
I have a better idea.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
Opening a tear.
yeah, that's how you get rid of a bee.
What is that?
It's a tear. I used to open them all the time in my tower.
What is a tear?
It's like a window. A window to another world. Most of the time they're dull as dishwater, a different colored towel or tea instead of coffee. But sometimes I see something amazing and I pull it through. There.
Good God. I don't suppose you've got an airship in there?
I don't think so. But
Well, you
there
could open a
is-
tear to an airship,
there's
though.
something. Oh no!
Close it.
I'm trying!
Close it!
All that to get rid of a
I
bee.
don't really understand what I just saw back there. But it sure as hell looks like a shortcut to getting us killed.
But I could help.
I can handle whatever comes along. Trust me.
Yeah,
Have
just
it your way, I
make a
suppose.
portal back to the surface world. How about that? Booker, you're not using your imagination here. Lag? Not recently, we haven't. Maybe on your end. Tell me the truth of this nation, George Washington.
To the sky Comstock bent his knee and saw with holy prophecy an Eden floating in the mist, by man forsworn, by heaven kissed.
Yeah, I've always wondered what George Washington sounded like. I bet that's close.
Grab that lockpick.
I mean, you got two hands. Alright. Oh, I thought this was a ladies' room. I'm sorry. Transporting that bee just doomed 300 flowers and affected Columbia's already impossible ecosystem. Yeah, we changed the future. Chaos theory, yo. It's gonna cause a tornado. That Life is Strange taught me that.
Look! Fink Industries. Seems like they're the ones responsible for this shock jockey product. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Yes, ashamed on themselves for selling superpowers. You know, I feel very uncomfortable using one of these toilets with just a curtain.
Grab it.
Oh. The name Fink is a joke, by the way. It was an insult at the time the game is set on. What did it mean? What was the insult? How bad was it? That requires one lockpick, so let's check over here first. All the power of a horse in the palm of my hand.
Press to launch your enemies into the air. Hold and release to create an eruptive trap.
It's like, hey, there's one for you too. You should drink that. No? Okay. I mean, in the DLC, you have no problem drinking them.
Take a look at this lock.
I can do that. All yours.
Oh. Ouchies.
I served 20 years of soldiering, and every heathen land I've known has less peopled for my passing. I hated no special enemy. Until now.
Oh, okay, we can open that one.
He's made a vaudeville travesty of my battles, and cast himself as the white...
Yeah, I gotcha. Melee executions have a 65 chance to give health. Take gear, but I don't want to equip it just yet.
Night. I called him out over it, and he stripped me of my rank. That man has never seen the savage face of war.
Wonder why it takes 5 lockpicks to do this.
But he will.
Fink is a term for stool pigeon informer.
Need some help with this.
Come on. Give me something challenging.
It takes 5 lockpicks, lady. Those aren't cheap. Well, they are. I find them, but I'm all out now. I did it for $204 and health I don't need. She tapes them together to make a stronger pick.
Against savage man or foreign horde, 'tis Comstock who takes up the sword. He puts himself in way of danger between Columbia and barbarous stranger.
What's going on?
Uh-oh, they're waiting for me. Let's Call of Duty this level. Wow, it actually does feel like it. A really shitty Call of Duty, but Call of Duty still. You know, maybe this is just an idea, but maybe this was made for consoles and they didn't expect, you know, the PC mouse to be able to deal with that easily. Oh. Oh, well, we don't get to kill birds, but we do get to kill a bird man.
Okay, on second thought, I think those tears of yours might come in handy next time we're in a scrape.
Well, there has to be a tear around for me to use.
Phase Dartigan.
Just pull 'em out of thin air.
No, thank you. No, thank you to that idea, I say. Besides, their days seem like they're kind of numbered at this point. They got some controversies going on. Am I planning on sending Prince of Persia? I don't know. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from doing it. It's not very relevant these days. It's one of those type of games I would kind of want, you know, Ubisoft to, you know, revitalize the series with a new game before I would really want to do it. So maybe if they announce a new Prince of Persia game, then you'll see me doing it. Or if I just get, you know, I need something to send this week. So let's do that. What has controversy? FaZe Clan.
Who's that?
Slade? I actually know the fella. Seems he's still got a knack for making enemies.
This just in, Texan horse YouTuber Dartigan fucking kills a crazy man surrounded by birds. The same early teen idiot from Illinois said, yeah, I expected this to happen. What? Sure, go with it. RPG ammo. Oh, I'll buy one. Or two.
Need money? Okay, cash.
Much obliged.
You think I'm Texan? Where in my accent do you hear anything that resembles a Texan accent? I've never revealed where I live. So it's possible I do live in Texas and I'm just trying to... Ooh.
Salesman of snake oil. What you saw today, brothers and sisters, was just the beginning.
Something bad happened here.
We'll hear our voice. His temple shall burn, and his idols of gold will melt and run in rivulets through the streets of Columbia.
I prefer there be some kind of mystery surrounding me.
Guns hidden in the fellow traveler. Didn't find them, but funny thing, we found some old uniforms under the floorboards from the war. Took guesses as to why they were there, but who's there? You're Slate, right, sir? Put the guns down!
Did you hear that, Comstock? That is the sound you have never heard. The sound of a soldier's end. Come to your Hall of Heroes. Prove me a liar.
He circled the cannon. What could it mean? Keep that in mind, chat. If you see a cannon, don't forget.
Look, a cipher. A secret message from the Vox Populi.
Well, you're the junior codebreaker. What's it say?
Don't know. There should be a code book somewhere.
Elizabeth can decrypt ciphers that hide secret Vox Populi compartments. Find the cipher and its corresponding code book to recover hidden treasure. Is chat still wondering where I come from? I might be Canadian. It's a possibility. I've noticed it's very hard for anyone to place my accent. Mainly it's because it's almost a complete void of accent, but there are a couple words that have some flavor attached to them. I'm looking for that code book. Maybe it's not in here.
You hold on to this.
I came from heaven. That's optimistic. You know, I think it's best if there's some drama in life. You don't know where I came from. Maybe there's a good reason that I don't use a face cam too, or rarely use one. Alright, I think that's telling me where the actual thing is in that cannon. So there's a sign behind it. Tickets. Behind a it's in front of a ticket area. I lack certain phrases that would usually fill in the lack of an accent, like y'all. I sometimes say y'all, but usually I usually try to, you know, y'all. It's more like you'll for me.
Found something.
It's the code book, all right.
Alright, let's go access that thing now. Shall you reveal where I'm from? No. That is, if you know, don't do it either. I forbid you. Alright, do your work.
Hey, looks simple enough. Tip the hat to the Vox.
Well, there must be more to this place than meets the eye.
Tip the hat to the Vox. Obviously, I'm North Korean, yes. I'm coming to you straight from Pyongyang.
Tip of the hat.
Indeed. Hello.
Well, hello.
Daisy Fitzroy. I've read about her. Books say she's out to tear Columbia from the sky.
Everybody's got a dream.
I have to be from France because I use a French name. Well, Dartigan isn't exactly. Dartigan's a misspelling and mispronunciation of a French name that I couldn't pronounce properly. So there goes that idea.
The one thing people need to learn is that fear is the antidote to fear. I don't want to be a part of their world. I don't want to be a part of their culture, their politics, their people. The sun is setting on their world, and soon enough, all they gonna see is the dark.
Really, where I come from is it's just a boring place. It's not that interesting. Alright, I think we've cleared out this place. We got the rocket launcher, so we're good. The place I live, it's so boring. I'm lucky I have decent internet access.
Still see those little faces when I close my eyes. After him!
Harrowing. Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois are all pretty boring places. Most of the states are all pretty boring. Alright. What we got over here? Hey, Let's Sin, thank you for your 9-month subscription, my man.
They shut down gondola access to the Hall of Heroes. Must be because of what's going on with that man's slate.
Well, I suppose we could take those skylines above us. We just need to find a way to clear off that cargo first.
Alright, first we gotta go check out this building that I didn't check out yet. Then we'll go do Skyline Zippy thing. I like my description of it a lot better. The Zippy line. Who are the Vox Populi, huh? Who are the Vox Populi? Malcontents who loathe our way of custom. Who want what you have, free of labor or familiar status. Join the flying squad, defend Columbia. Yeah, well, I just got the alert, so yeah, I got it. Unless you did it earlier and it's just really, really delayed. That can happen sometimes.
Look at this. My tower. It's only fair they give me a cut of the profits, don't you think?
That's right, girl. Embrace capitalism. Damage boost to the carbine. Sounds good. I don't want to... I'm going to save my money for right now.
Found some money.
That'll do.
Everyone is just now complaining about what state they live in. Ugh, there better be something good behind this door. There were 3 picks.
You want to take a look at this?
Seems easy enough. It's done.
As a fellow Sky Illinoisian, you cannot play into the propaganda. Scavenger's vest. Enemies provide ammo upon death. Okay, yeah, we'll take that and equip it. That sounds pretty good. You guys will never get me to admit where I come from. Ever. Not happening. Partly because, you know, part of that reason is, you know, for safety reasons. Last thing Dartigan wants is being swatted. That doesn't sound very fun at all. Because when you're in the line of work where you go around criticizing the games people hold dear, there might be someone who takes it a bit too far. It's like, how dare he? How dare he insult game I like?
God makes all kinds of soldiers, but he only made one Cornelius Slate. My father followed him up San Juan Hill, through the legations in Peking, and as he put it, through hell the order
No,
was
even
given.
if you get it right, I will not, you know, say you're right.
Today's muster. Slate asked me if I was Sergeant Monroe's daughter. I said, yes, sir, I am. Slate said, your father always wanted a son. I hope the fool has wisdom enough to recognize his good fortune.
You're in the DC area. It's dull and not at the same time annoying. Yeah, DC I hear, you know, DC ain't exactly a fun time. Alright, I guess we gotta go do zipline. There's only one video series I've done that you haven't watched, and that was Kingdom Hearts. And that was because you could never give a fuck about Kingdom Hearts. Well, you don't have to give a fuck about the game to like the video. So, you can still get your laughs out of it.
This is going to be fantastic.
Think that keen eye of yours could find some ammunition lying around? I sure could use it when there's trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do my best.
Sky Illinois. That sounds like a really, really depressing Minecraft mod.
The line's clear.
Alright, yeah, she's just gonna do this first time and be happy about it. Hey, she's a brave girl. Oh. Oh. Impressive. Wasn't Kingdom Hearts 3 bad? Yeah, kind of. Mainly because they did it to themselves, though. You can't have that. You can't really expect a good game when you have that much of a nonsensical plot spread across handhelds and console games, and mobile games and browser games, and comics, and just an entire. They tried to do too much. Let's say, leave it at that. They spread everything a bit too thin, so it's all disjointed now. Wanted poster?
Veterans! You shed your
Oh, there.
blood for Columbia! Lost limb and viscera in the godless Orient! Comstock did nothing! And yet...
I think that guy is a solid snake or a big boss. He even has the eye patch.
Even now! At every angle and insult! If the prophet would make a painted whore...
Yeah, we're going after Sky Boss.
What fresh rape does our future hold?
Treason and Sedition. Cornelius Slate.
And fill yonder hole with true heroes!
He's trying to make Outer Heaven.
Sniper! Booker, sniper rifle.
Where?
Booker, catch!
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, that's all I've got.
How do I zoom? Z?
We found where your old friend Slade is.
Just find that shot jock and get the hell out of here.
Oh, I hear action music. Eat your heart out, Shroud. That music's really getting on my nerves. Phase Dartigan returns, huh? I'm not gonna take too, stroke my ego too much because this game is really made for consoles, and once they brought it to PC, it's really easy on keyboard and mouse. Have you noticed how big the enemy characters are? There's a reason for that. That's one of the ways you do it on a console shooter is you make the enemies a lot bigger, so they fill up more of the screen. It's easier to hit their hitbox. Thick enemies are easier to hit if you're a console player, if you're playing on a gamepad. Also, their movement speed is kind of limited and predictable. It's usually a quick dash to the left, a quick dash to the right, and that's about it. Who needs the power company? Does your life need a jolt? Try Fink's MFG Shock Jockey. Thanks, Mr. Fink. That's how you really know a J crystal is charged, when it does that. Are jack-off crystals still a thing? I've always wanted to get one, just because I want to say, yeah, I own a jack-off crystal. I'm going to assume that was one of her powers, the face stuffed to the wall. We need a hurrah emote. Well, we have one new emote coming. If we get, like, 15 or so new subs, we'll have another emote slot.
Here is the man who takes a stand for God and sweetest fatherland. But here's the place where we revere the heroes of our
What's a jack-off crystal? It's a crystal you wear and charge with your jack-off energy, apparently. That is a buff George Washington back there. Thick wash. Nice use of color, by the way. Hey, Caden, how are you? Implying George Washington wasn't that thick. Oh, well, we don't really know. All we have is, you know, paintings to go by. Buff George above Hall of Horrors sign. Suggest things. Alright, so... I really want to save my money for buying, you know, new thing. Since I never used the trap aid, so that's kind of a waste of money. Though that one's not too bad. So I guess we should get the Devil Kiss aid.
Ancient mariner, that's the bigger undercoat.
There we go.
Hated albatross.
Light girl, this way. Where exactly do I live in Sky, Illinois? Sky, Chicago. Well, since I end up using that gun a lot too, we'll make it more accurate.
They'll call us assassins when our work is done.
He literally is Big Boss at this point.
Slate, the swift left hook of the Vox Populi. We'll be trading Comstock's life for a new one. So be it. The Fitzroy woman and I are comrades of necessity. I doubt all the men who read
Hey Jim, how are you? Whoa!
would still be seen breaking bread together in peacetime. Comstock gone. My men's past deeds will be sacred.
Just kind of listening to the radio guy.
The spoils to them. I need not live to see it.
How do I miss with a fireball? By throwing it over their head. But luckily, it's the splash damage still caught the other guy. How do you miss with anything? By missing. That's how.
Prophet Father Comstock, commander of the 7th Cavalry.
That man did not lead the 7th. Hell, I don't even remember the guy.
Corporal DeWitt proved his worth on the field that day.
Oh, too much light.
Slate? Is that you?
You've always been different, haven't you, Booker? You crave no glory.
Look, I see you're caught up in some kind of jam here. If you could see fit to let us through to where they keep this shock jockey, then we'll...
That tin soldier, Comstock, once my boy's dead. We won't die at his hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Uh-oh.
All my men have left is a choice. Die at the hands of a tin soldier, or a real one.
Didn't miss that time. Oh, that is straight up Scorpion level fatality.
You see, you're a killer, Booker. Like it or not.
Just give us the shock jockey.
If you want the vigor, Booker, you will give my men a soldier's death. They wait for you with wounded knee and Becky.
Find shock jockey, huh? Okay, we don't want to go that way yet then.
I'll try to keep you stocked with both bandages and ammo, but the right materials aren't always at hand.
I'll let you handle the crafting. You know, if they ever do make another Bioshock game, I'm gonna bet money they're gonna fuck it up. It's gonna be a live service game. No. The next Bioshock game will be one of these multiplayer games, like, you know, like Anthem. You heard it here first. Next Bioshock will be a live service Anthem style game, where you play with your friends. It's set up so well for it already. Set in space, then it's just System Shock if it's set in space. And there's already a System Shock on the way. I mean, literally, the series started at System Shock from Ken Levine's, you know, that's where it started at. And, you know, that's where the whole Shodan thing comes from. And then he's like, well, Ion Storm is no more. Let's make a new game that you know, since I don't have the rights to that. No, there's an actual System Shock 3 in development and a remake of the original System Shock. I want more juice. Give me more juice.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, what's the name of that one guy that made Epic Mickey? Warren? Spectre Warren? He's working on System Shock 3. And the guys at Devolver Digital, the ones who remake all those, re-release all those older games, they're working on the a remake of the original System Shock. And those are the original System Shock created this genre of game where you have powers and you can sneak around. Well, you can't really sneak around in this game, but you know, the open-ended RPG FPS thing. They are not Devolver Digital. Shit, what is the name of that developer? Yeah, Devolver Digital is a publisher. It's that... I can't think of their name right now. But they recently released games like Turok and a few other things. They buy up rights to older games and re-release them. That's what they do. But this time they're actually making just a complete new version of it. Alright, the Boxer Rebellion, huh? No, we don't have much money on us. We're gonna hold off. I need to use this RPG I got at some point. Oh, my racism levels are spiking.
What is this?
It's the Boxer Rebellion.
What happened there?
In Peking, it was my hand that put the city to the torch. Of course, that's not how Comstock tells it.
Get back, Yellow Devil. Oh, it's Otaku George Washington. He kills the Gaijin, but not the English guy, the American Gaijin. Oh, no, that's art. That's art right there. Dart with his casual racism. Oh, I was expecting a gong. New pants, deadly lungers. Melee strike range increased by 3. Sure. I'm expecting Mulan to show up. Speaking of China, Hong Kong's a mess right now. Yep, look at that face, like, ugh. Yeah. Still impressive, you know, display.
Was yellow skin and slanted eyes that did betray us with their lies, until they crossed the righteous path of our prophet's holy wrath.
Oh, I've seen this. Oh, okay. I've seen that. I was going to say, this is the part where the guy comes down the mountain and Mulan stops him.
Oh, I read about this. Comstock led the Colombian troops.
Oh, 25 bits from Bad Boy, by the way.
The Boxers took my eye and 30 of my friends. Is there even a stone to mark that sacrifice?
Still alive? See, we're reenacting Mulan right now with the rockets. It's still kicking.
I've got ammo. Catch, Booker.
That'll do!
You see, young miss? You see the man that Comstock wishes he was? A real soldier.
I don't want to do this, Slade. Just give me what
I got what
need.
it takes to beat the Huns.
I will, after you do the same for me. Come and look for me amongst the ghost dancers.
Who are the ghost dancers?
Wounded knee. He means us to head to the
You know,
other
I
display.
always find it weird when the bad guy is just sending his men out to get to die, and they're cool with that.
But we are the true patriots. The history that does not fit in their books.
It's like, yeah, sure, boss. We'll go prove to you that this guy's really tough and a real soldier by dying inglorious for you, inglorious deaths against him. Cool. Our prophet Father Comstock, commander of the 7th Cavalry. Looks like he's about to get his ass kicked, actually. He's, you know, buried in snow. I literally just did several videos on games about that subject, about what? Because, you know, I've played all those Metal Gear games, and I still couldn't really tell you what they're all about. Other than paranoid conspiracy theories. Soldiers willing to die. Well, this is more about the propaganda, you know, that happens years after the war, in this case. And how it gets rewritten to suit the victor's, you know, purpose. Kaboom! That's a satisfying melt. You know, I like it when a game gives you a satisfying violin sound effect when you pull off headshots. Especially when it increases the scope of when you do it, you know, in order. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh.
The Tin Soldier has taken credit for the deeds of the real ones. Now your companion, young lady, he wrapped himself in glory on December 29, 1890.
What does he mean?
You don't want to know.
Oh, Slate, I did miss that dialogue. Slate's chance. Men with the chance to die at the hands of a real soldier. Still seems like a weird goal. That's a killer jump scare. Before we go down racism alley, let's check out back here. Oof, that is graphic. Increase weapon accuracy on skylines. I'll take it, but I'm not going to use that one. That's a bit too situational.
With hue and cry, with hatchet red, they danced amongst our noble dead. But when our soldiers took the field, the
Surgeon
savage
Online
horde
searches
could
for a
only
Boxer
yield.
Rebellion and Wounded Knee after this. Well, they are kind of like, you know, I never heard about them either before this game, I don't believe. Or at least I did, I just didn't know much about them. Well, I knew about Wounded Knee. That one I did learn about in school.
Wounded knee. I can see it in your face.
Tell her, Booker. Tell her how we strode that battlefield like the heroes of Sparta. I still hear the screams. Let's come, stop. Here's the soldier I spoke of. The kind of man Comstock pretends to be.
That's all you
See if I told you true.
Yeah! I hear lots of good yells.
Don't hold back, soldier.
They call me Headshot Dartigan. Uh-oh. I need to increase clip size on this gun. I favor the carbine. Yeah, I always favor the weapon that, you know, gives you accuracy. Oh, the flame stopped me.
Be careful, there's a crow!
Think you can stop me?
Oh. Stop with your teleportation. Stop it!
That's all you got.
You did them a favor, Booker.
Asshole.
You let them die like men.
I didn't ask for this. I have no quarrel with these men.
Heroes never ask.
I never claimed to be no hero.
Then what are you? If you take away all the parts of Booker DeWitt you tried to erase, what's left? Come back to the Rotunda. It's almost over.
What did Slate mean? What did you try to erase?
Now that you're out of yours, you might realize cages have their advantages.
A choice is better than none, Mr. DeWitt. No matter what the outcome.
Yeah. What if you woke up one day and realized you didn't like what you chose?
Hey, face me when we're having a conversation. That's rude. You know, this is a weird ride when you think about it. Usually this type of ride would have a defined entrance and then an exit. They wouldn't make you walk back through the event. Because it kind of defeats the, you know, the effect. Like, oh yeah, I've seen this already.
I've got what you need, Booker. You will find me past the First Lady's memorial.
Let's actually look at the timeline real quick. 1874, Comstock, the Prophet is born. Oh, well, never mind, hold on. Fighting. Fighting over. Alright, so Comstock leads the charge and wins the day for the United States. His actions earned him the title Hero of Wounded Knee. Then you got the City of Columbia is launched. Man, it only took him 3 years to go to that. Columbia is sent around the world on a goodwill tour. The Lamb is born unto the Prophet. Busy year. Wait. 1893, then you had this huge gap, and it's still 1893. That should be a bit closer, or it should be branching off from that. That's how a timeline works. Foul band of anarchists are found to be guilty of murdering Our Lady, and the new battle begins on the home front. And then the Boxer Rebellion incident, Colombia secedes from the United States. Comstock retaliates against the murder of Americans in the Boxer Rebellion. Colombia razes Peking to the ground and declares secession from the
Say
U.S.
what you want about Lady Comstock. The woman had an eye for fashion.
Alright, let's go kill Big Boss.
You've seen what Comstock has done to my history. Now see how he's rewritten his own.
Now here's some good non-copyright music you can get away with using.
The seed of the prophet lay in the womb of Our Lady, but for a single week. Comstock had a child. My books
Do
never
Metal Gear
mention
1 and 2?
anything about a
It'd be kind of difficult.
That's quite an omission. Can't imagine that was by accident.
But the child took ill, and Our Lady prayed for the prophet's heir day and night.
What are you thinking about? Just looking at the ceiling, huh? Go to the Metal Gear Solid 3 main menu, wait there. Why, is there an Easter egg? No, nothing.
That's my tower.
Lo, while Daisy Fitzroy has murdered my beloved, she shall not have the child. She shall not come betwixt her and prophecy.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
You're Comstock's daughter.
No, I can't be. I can't.
He wants you to follow in his footsteps.
Well, I want a puppy, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get one.
Get that girl a puppy. Someone, quick, stat, puppy. Am I one of those people who secretly believe Death Stranding is secretly a Metal Gear game? No. What craziness are you know, why would you ever think that, besides for meme reasons? Kojima has made it quite clear all the way back in Metal Gear 2 he wanted to be done with the series. Why would he now take this opportunity where he's finally free? Like, you know what, I feel like making a secret Metal Gear game.
Locked. Elizabeth?
So no, he probably sees it as a blessing in disguise that he got fired. So he's like, I don't have to make Metal Gear games anymore. You know what's kind of weird? Whenever they depict anyone, you know, not white, they always make them look like a really gross racist caricature. But when it comes to the one who actually murdered Lady Comstock, they got her just right. Looks just like her. The cruel murder of our dear Lady Comstock by the anarchist Daisy Fitzroy. You'd think they'd make her look all sinister and evil there. I mean, you know, she's there to strangle someone, but normally they'd hype it up a bit.
Need money?
Got it.
To those who loved me, I was the most generous of souls. There was no pain I would deny them, no betrayal I would not gladly give. And when I had scorched the hearts of all who loved me, the prophet said, "There is nothing you can do for which I will not forgive you. For God has granted me sight, and through his eyes,
Laura Bailey plays a lot of characters in this game.
loved.
But that's how it goes. Troy Baker, Laura Bailey, you get them as a team. Is it just me, or does Comstock and his statues look like a Borderlands character? Something about the cartoonishness of it. Damn, he is just... Did he have a lava pool outside of his home? Kind of hard when you're in the sky. Yeah, I got a lava pool somehow. Oh, it's a figure for hell, I guess. I was gonna make a Minecraft and digging straight down joke, but I think it already speaks for itself. Yeah, I had to look for the wires too. I was about to ask, how are they hanging up there? Like, oh yeah, they got the wires there.
I can get through these bars, but you're too broad.
She's calling me thick.
Let me scout ahead, see if there's some way to move forward.
Is that?
It's a tear, something I can bring into this world.
It's a freight hook. Well, that's convenient.
As I said, it's a form of wish fulfillment.
How do you think he'll fare as the animated Wolverine? Do I have to have an opinion on that?
Right.
I don't really care.
Let me know if you want me to bring that freight hook in.
Open it.
Sure thing. I feel there's more where that came from. Whenever I'd get anxious, tears have a way of appearing. Booker, do you see those tears? We can use them against Slate's men. That tear will get us access to higher ground. And that one will give us a turret.
And some cover.
Why not both?
Try that one! Turret, now!
Oh, if you don't have one at a time, I forgot about that. Oh! Oh, first tactical... Oh, okay. Had to happen at some point anyways. Oh, I just ate a rocket. How?
Ammo, take it! Take it!
Great! No tin
Comstock's pen can do some.
Okay, that was pretty tough.
That's enough, Slade. We just need the vigor to get out of Columbia. We're taking it one way or another. Slate?
Maybe I should have used my rocket launcher there. Gimme. Wow, only one? Fine. Go ahead and buy it while we're here. You love how he takes fall damage from jumping from high places, but when he uses the sky hook, perfectly fine when he lands.
Here.
It doesn't make much sense, does it, when you think about it? But then again, you're not supposed to think about it.
shock jockey bigger?
I don't have much money on me, so we're not going to spend on any of that. Note the bloody hat the vending machine was wearing. Decreases the salts for possession. That could be good, but don't want to use it just yet. The lamb is the future of the city. The seed of the prophet watches over us from the Monument Island. When will she emerge? Only the great prophet knows with certainty. No, that joke's probably not funny anymore. So what was it? Notice the red hat? I'm guessing that comes from the future. It is. Yeah, sometimes, sometimes it's funny to also just wear a joke out until it dies. Just get as much gas and fuel out of it as you can. Bleed the stone dry.
To the sky Comstock bent his knee and saw with holy prophecy. And too rare is the man who takes a stab in your paradise, sweetest fatherland. Was here the place where we revere the heroes of our city.
That's what Comstock will turn us into. Wires and gears to replace heads and hearts.
Why do they call her the seed of the prophet? It makes it creepier. Oh, George Washington, play the song. Oh.
You see, Booker?
I thought that was supposed to be a tougher fight than that.
Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Comstock took our stories and scrubbed away our soul. Now, he's coming for me. And when I'm gone, all that will be left is the lie.
Just give us what we came for! Now.
You bet.
Yeah, I remember that fight being a lot tougher. Weird.
Okay.
Am I going to stream on Pizza Sunday? Is it now officially Pizza Sunday? I'm kind of sad about pizza. The pizza place right next to me closed down. It's like, oh, it was nice having a pizza place right next to where I live.
I think I can open it.
What did she say she could open? Oh, that door over there.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Oh, this won't take long at all.
Do I live in a house or an apartment? I have an apartment.
Found some money.
Heads every time. Requires 5. Okay, I've got that.
Let me see. Got it.
Oh, just money. I think it's all that's ever in them. Uh-oh. Not all. Someone drank all the shock jockey. Couldn't we, like, lick the puddle in the floor and get it too?
The whole place is ransacked. There ain't no shock jockey here.
Slate must have taken them. Look.
Yeah, we could totally just lick the puddle on the floor and it'll work.
What's that?
Slate. He's here.
When did he have a chance to do this? While we were in there? He came dish away.
What is that?
Comstock ships. He's coming for Slate.
was Slate who killed for his country at Wounded Knee. It was Slate who stormed the gates at Peking. Slate! Slate! Comstock's coming, Booker. But our lives won't satisfy him. Oh, no. He won't rest until he's turned us into tin. I won't let him. He took my past. But that's all he's getting from me. Just give us the vigor. We don't need to do this. Here you go, boys. A soldier's death awaits.
Oh. Oh, you're in a hard to get to place.
You're not the Booker DeWitt I remember. Tin Man! Tin Man!
Guess he can't die right now. Oh, that's an ouchie moment.
Need this.
Nice!
Oh,
Not getting this thing open without shock jockey.
Is that all you can muster, soldier? Come on now, DeWitt! Don't disappoint the boys!
Vengeance is mine, saith the prophet.
who now?
It belongs to the Lord.
Oh,
Here you go.
Great!
thanks for the rocket launcher. Sorry, George Washington.
Come on, DeWitt! Show me what you're made of!
How much do I have to prove to this man? All out of dudes? Are Elizabeth's dimensional powers limited in any way? It's actually a spoiler to mention that right now. So messy. Your hype for Astral Chain has been growing. They haven't really been marketing that game very much, I've noticed. It's like, you think with a game, like, it's really since E3, it hasn't had, like, any big trailers or any, like, you know, big moments. It's like, really? You got a full-on action game, looks pretty cool, and you're not talking about it at all.
My men and I are doomed. Doomed as
Going to
no
pick up your girlfriend. Have a good rest for your stream. You're not fooling me, Goodread. You just wanted to mention to chat that you have a girlfriend.
But my scout has seen him. Booker DeWitt is coming here to the hall. DeWitt. We called him. White Engine of Wounded Knee for all the grisly trophies he claimed. A man such as he might just grant us the peace we seek.
She just really wants that, but she can't reach. You really do have to pick her up? I was just joking, man. It's perfectly fine. Go pick up your girl. Alright, I think we're almost done with the Hall of Heroes. My female companion, who I identify as my girlfriend, is corporeal as well. My totally real girlfriend named Kinsey, and she's real cool. We met last Tuesday. We're in love. I go with the Lilo Dallas multi-pass approach. This is my girlfriend, Lilo Dallas. Everyone buys it. What if you're someone who legally changed their name after a video game or anime character? Funny you should mention that. That old publisher called Acclaim, which no longer exists, once offered... I forget what it was. There was a competition for they wanted to advertise their new Turok game, and they put out a thing like, "Hey, if you name your child Turok, we'll give them a college scholarship," or something like that. So name your child a humiliating name they will regret for the rest of their life and be made fun of for, and we'll pay for college for them. So it's a wonder how that company ever went under. Is that Master Roshi? This is we've already reached the end of Metal Gear Solid 4. This is good.
You're not done here, soldier.
He's even got metal sticking out of his head.
On your plate. Finish it.
Kill Slate.
They haven't changed you, Booker. Not one bit. Oh! Oh! Oh!
And yours?
Shock jockey. Oh, this better be worth it, Slade.
Press to shoot a bolt of electricity. Hold and release.
Post headshot mode.
Shocking trap.
We have the power of the JO crystal. Press mouse shock an enemy and yelp set a trap. Gotcha.
I suppose it was mercy. Comstock's men would have taken him.
I suppose it was.
Do you ever get used
Goodbye, big boss.
to killing?
Faster than you can imagine.
So here's something I pondered as Slate mentions about Comstock lying about being in war, and the author, as the Voxophone earlier mentions, no one has any records of Comstock before the baptism of Wounded Knee. So not even counting the general public and suspecting him, why did the U.S. government, who were backing Colombia to begin with, not suspect a guy with no background history as well? That is a conundrum, isn't it? And it's also like he had no accomplishments whatsoever. He's like, hey, I want to build a city in the sky. How you think that idea is cool? All right. Yeah, of course, let us pass a bill and give you the money. You're wondering why Snake was never called Bigger Boss? Because he killed Big Boss technically 3 times when you think about it. Alright, let's leave this place. And the head go pop.
You know, those vigors seem very powerful. I'll do what I can to keep you stocked in salts.
Thanks.
Those godlike powers you have, they seem strong. Shit. Oh, he's a hardy one. Catch the salt. You, sir, can piss off.
Booker, I can tell what Slate said bothered you. You showed me. Sometimes you have to do what's necessary to survive.
There's survival, and then there's finding pleasure in the act.
Booker.
Look, you seem like a decent enough sort. That said, less you know about me.
Hey, Puff Hemi, how are you doing? You love the Metal Gear Solid 5 video. Every time you said the main character's name, it felt like you were talking to you, huh? You were waiting for that one chance, huh? Like one day he'll review that game. Okay, I guess we're good. Ready to leave. You thought it was a cop-out that Snake went old in Metal Gear Solid? Well, they kind of hint at it in Metal Gear Solid 2. So I think he did have that idea in his head for a while. Use shock jockey to charge up the power conduit. So, you use the young Snake mask to, just to, you know, cosplay as young Snake. Well, I like Hall of Horse. Nice, subtle. Did I see the Doom Annihilation? I'm kind of avoiding Doom stuff right now because I don't want to spoil myself. Because it comes out not too long. We're back. You know, electricity and bullets apparently make people's heads explode.
Got it.
Avoid my mosquito. Doom Annihilation has nothing to do with the upcoming game. It's the multiplayer. I'm still just avoiding any new videos on Doom. I know I'm going to get the game, so I don't need to be sold on it further. So why watch anything? I know I opened the door. That's all I wanted to check everything before I went back to get it. It's so pretty. I do wish this game allowed you to... that's what, if they do make a new Bioshock game and they do like a really cool environment, it is the one thing where, this is one area I wouldn't mind being able to explore more of the world, because actually the funnest parts of this game are when you just get to explore like an open area with NPCs.
Come here.
New shirt, Executioner. Melee strikes against staggered enemies add 60% chance for a critical hit. Victims take 25% more damage. Yeah, sure. These games need backtracking like the first game. Well, they do have backtracking. You notice me going back through the level I just went through? It's the bad type of backtracking, though. I just mean more, areas where you just get to explore and, learn about the world. because those are honestly my favorite parts of it. And that only happens a couple times. Alright, that's all that's up here. I don't want the sniper rifle. By the way, remember Mila Jovovich, Alice from Resident Evil? She's suing Sony for rebooting the movies and not having her return to play Alice. You mean that non-canon character? Wait, Sony's rebooting... Oh, I guess Sony has the movie rights or something?
Do it.
Bet.
Do we really need more Resident Evil movies, anyways? Isn't she like 50 now? Does she really think she can, like, do all those nude scenes? Well, maybe she looks good for her age. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't seen her recently, but after like 7 movies, I think you're good. What do I think about the Monster Hunter movie? I don't know anything about it. She's 43. Okay, you can still look good at 43. If you've taken care of yourself. So maybe she could still do it, but no one ever cared about that character anyways. That's the thing. It's like, oh yeah, Alice. Never in any of the games. Oh, George Washington, work for me. You're shooting the wall, George. Shooting the wall. Go get him, George. Oh! Oh! Big dude, thick dude with bomb. To be honest, I only really like Mila Jovovich in, The Fifth Element. Medical kits. I don't really... No, I don't want to get rid of George just yet. Yeah, Alice is basically a Resident Evil fanfiction character that her husband, the director, came up with for his wife to play. What a weird... Well, it's like, he came up with a movie for his wife to star in, and they're like, I'm just gonna make her get naked in every film. Sound cool, babe? Sure. Someone spilled a puddle of black and white TV. Could have played Jill. No, they needed the new character. That's how you get the new people into the series. Wow, that's a shit texture if I've ever seen one. That's like PS... Maybe they just failed to load the texture in properly, because that is unusually bad compared to the rest of the game's textures. Alright.
Do it!
Alright.
I don't know if there's anything on that ship or not. I don't think so. Texture looks like anus.
Fireman Booker, careful! Booker, catch!
Nice.
Oh shoot.
I found salt. Take this.
Take
That'll
the
do.
salt. Okay. I probably need an okay emote at some point, because I notice I do go okay quite a bit. That'll be a Franker face emote at some point.
Mr. DeWitt,
The name's Booker.
I'll be certain to attend to that distinction. Booker. When there's a moment when we're not being shot at. If you're interested, I spotted some supplies over there.
Stephanie Jostin is returning to quiet for is the Metal Gear movie on Metal Gear 5? It seems like a weird choice if it isn't. Alright, where are we headed? Oh yeah, we gotta go back to the boardwalk.
Vengeance is mine.
Oh no, George, what have they done to you?
Reap what you sow.
I don't have anything.
I don't think the crane gun. This cannon is almost out of ammo. But yeah, crane gun is those kind of. Well, I guess we'll keep crane gun. Is this Elizabeth, the one we first met? She is. She's getting really dirty though.
I understand how you do what you do. These tears.
I always thought of them as doors. When I was younger, I didn't just open the ones I found. I remember making them.
Making them?
I could go wherever I wanted. But I always wanted to come back.
To what?
I don't know. My family?
Huh. How do you do that? Whatever it is.
You know how I said I had plenty of time to read? Well, I tried to figure it out. I read literature on physics and other such things.
Yeah? And what did that teach you?
That there's a world of difference between what we see and what is.
Yes, all the great physics books printed before, before 1912. Rich learning subjects. Nope, still gonna save my money. The Metal Gear movie is doing time travel. That fits. I remember that being a very specific plot point in Metal Gear games and canon. Are you sure they're making a Metal Gear game? Let's get the lay of the land real quick. Oh, pick up RPG. Yeah, there was a joke about time travel, but that's a big difference between actual time travel now, isn't it? Alright, let's go activate our thing. And now for the lever.
The gondola's coming!
Wah, wah.
He will abandon you, my sweet Elizabeth. Once he has what he needs, he will leave you alone. What else could you expect from a liar and killer of women?
Comstock.
Father, prophet, whomever you are, I'm leaving and there's naught you can do to stop me.
Oh, sweet child. That's where you'll go.
Uh-oh.
Watch out, rockets!
Let's see if they can hit a moving target. Wow, that could have gone a lot better.
Keep your eyes open.
Knew I should have grabbed that shitty gun.
Get over here. I said halt!
Oh, my girl's over there doing tricks. What was that dude fly? Oh, hello. It looked more like he was flying than jumping.
That one!
Sure thing.
Whee! Oh. Okay, I've forgotten the combat can be pretty cool in this game when you're doing this shit. Even though I have no idea what I'm doing. Trying to get up there, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, shoot! This is a goddamn shit show. Oh, down there. You.
Reap what you sow.
Whoop. Oof. That was a bit of a mess. Cool mess, but mess. Mainly because sticking to these things can be a pain in the ass to make it look, you know. What you jump to can be a bit sensitive. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. This game came from an era of nothing but bloom. And definitely. I don't think there's anything else left to find here. So time to leave. Need to start a new recording though. I've been on this one for a while. Hydration bot never went anywhere. He's with you. His footsteps have always been there.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Let me have a look. Done. When you were unconscious on the beach, you kept repeating a woman's name. Anna.
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pried. Where are you from, Mr. DeWitt?
New York.
What did you do there?
Business much like this. Something that really caters writing on a resume.
It was a fine thing.
What's the worst boss from a design of a story for you? Honestly, the first boss in Bioshock 1, I mean the last boss in Bioshock 1.
I owe money to men you don't want
It was
to be
infamously bad.
I come here to pay it back. Me busting you out. What do you think that was? Charity?
Who sent you?
Somebody who was willing to take my marker in exchange for you.
Aerodrome. What's with the cloud on the window? I think it's just a smudge. Or like, you know... Just, you could probably write your name on it. It's like when you get on the school bus in the morning. I mean, we are at 15,000 feet. You gotta expect the windows... Oh no, it's just a light reflection. Never mind. Condensation, exactly. That's the scientific word I was thinking of. And waiting for someone else to mention first. But I was wrong. It was just mere, you know, a non-RTX lighting glitch. You know what I should send next? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Why would I want to send that next? What I'll be sending next is more than likely either Control or Man from Medan. Is it ever going to give me something new here? Or do I have to buy one of these first? I can't...
You hold on to this.
Got a shit story? Well, that doesn't sound fun to play at all. Man from Medan looks... Well, I really liked Until Dawn, so... That should be a fun experience. Carbine ammo, right? Exactly. Basically, bitch slaps you with remember the movies from the every 20 minutes. That's all Marvel really does these days. Comics don't matter anymore. The real moneymaker is the movies. Yeah, you can play Man of Medan in a couple different ways, actually. I'm not gonna do the radio voice joke now. A City of Mourns. Lady Comstock's tomb opens for public viewing in Emporia. She's been perfectly embalmed. Columbia shall never forget your sacrifice, dear lady. Loading elevators.
So, looks like they call you the false shepherd.
And you the lamb.
Let's not call each other that.
Suits me.
How do you figure they'd know you'd be coming?
Either they've got a prophet on their side,
Har har.
or them that hired me also wrote the signs.
Why?
Got me.
Yeah, because it's so difficult to believe there's someone with the gift of prophecy when I'm talking to a girl who can open portals to other multiverses. You're talking crazy talk, Booker. No one can see the future. Alright, let's take the airship. Grody statue. Let me make a note of that. Sometimes when you don't have cutscenes, when you have those little in-game moments, sometimes it can be hard to remember them. So I need to make a note where that happens at. And done. Characters in sci-fi are seldom aware. Yeah, but still, when you actually have a superpower, you can't really be too amazed when someone else has a superpower. I think we'll put some more in shield.
Nice.
Watch what? Something about that wrench. Reminds me of the original Bioshock.
You alright?
I want to see Paris. I want to see everything.
It's up to you now. There's no one...
Wait, what is that? 40 north by 74 west. That's not Paris, that's New York.
How did you know that?
One thing I had in that tower was time, Mr. DeWitt. Time to study things like geography.
I owed money. And there's a fellow who... He offered to wipe away my debt in exchange for you. Come on. Hey, Elizabeth, it's gonna be okay.
Whoa, why am I so tall? Oh, bizarre.
Come on. Everything's gonna be okay. Will you just turn around and talk to me and we can...
You know, that would probably kill you. Oh, thank you for leaving me here. Yeah, but she's just really naive, so she apparently didn't figure. We're gonna induct you into a Mafia 3 game. Hey, where do they have to bring these rocks up from the surface, right? Just so these guys can pound them here? Wouldn't it make more sense to break them up on ground and bring the minerals here?
Fresh air did the trick. This one's awake.
So you're this false shepherd we've been hearing so much about. Caused a mess of trouble at the raffle.
You Fitzroy?
Nothing but.
I got no quarrel with you or your Vox Populi. This is my airship you're hanging me out of, and I got perilous need of it.
Really? Because it sure look like old Comstock's airship to
Listen,
me.
I ain't looking for a fight.
There's already a fight to win. Only question is, which side you on? Comstock is the god of the white man, the rich man, the pitiless man. But if you believe in common folk, then join the Vox. If you believe in the righteous folk, then join the Vox.
My ship.
And the Vox shall give her to you. But first, you must help the Vox. Down in Finkton, there's a gunsmith who can supply weapons to our cause. Get our guns from him, and you shall have your ship back.
Well, we're joining Antifa, boys. Well, that got the hell out of here quick, didn't it? You know, it's surprising this game doesn't get mentioned more often for accurately predicting all the political extremes we're now currently dealing with. Well, time to break up a union.
They fire the man?
Flying squad came and took him. You ain't gonna see him around no more.
Samuel always thought that the pew on Sunday went hand in hand with the desk on Monday. Science is the slow revelation of God's blueprint. After 2 years in the Lamb's Tower on Monument Island, he took ill with cancer of the stomach. I prayed to the prophet, and the prophet delivered unto us a miracle through his servant Fink. I do not know if I will ever get
Apparently
used to
Elizabeth causes
bound
cancer.
in a skeleton of metal, but better a handy man than a dead one.
Okay, we get the Bronco Aid. Adds ability to chain floating effects from one enemy. That sounds good. I have leak cache. You're right. I did have leak cache. You know, if you played this game and Metal Gear Solid 2 back to back, you're pretty much right on the the very spear tip of political discourse and political problems and tech problems. Games can teach us about the world around us. I think I know this is portraying a thing, but still, mops would be far more efficient than being on hands and knees. Great music they play here. Did I like Mafia 3? I liked the parts that weren't just grinding. I didn't like, hey, go do all these boring missions to unlock the cool missions that actually are related to the plot.
Doesn't matter. Friend, you're being taken for a fool. And friend, you're no better than a slave. Well, here's one thing.
This here is private property.
Oh, okay.
Looking for trouble because I'm more than happy to be of service.
He wants to start a fight. I'll come back later.
Proud of it.
So like the opening act and the last act, pretty much. It just really annoyed me when the game expected me to grind to earn the missions that I wanted to do. It's the same thing that Saints Row games started doing. Well, actually did from the very beginning, actually, but they got worse and worse for it. My face itches. You got Mafia 3 for free via PlayStation Plus. Should I play it? Well, if you got it for free and you got some spare time, knock yourself out. I mean, you can't really argue. Well, you didn't get it for free. You are playing for PlayStation Plus. Don't want to go that way just yet. Lockpick? Did I miss a lockpick somewhere? This music is killing me. I'm pretty sure it's meant to, though. I don't know what that's for. Oh, yeah. Hey, did you... if you're not gonna take it, I will. I can't pick up the one by his feet, though. Alright, let's see what these guys are hiding on this boat. Oops. Who shoots? Armored your balloon somehow. You fool? No, it's not you fool. I wanted to see what was, you know, they were hiding something here. Turns out they weren't really hiding anything. Oh well. Use the iron sights. Iron sights take more work to use. You gotta, you know, reach down and press the Z button.
Charged with spiritual wrongdoing for performing.
Where did he even come from? Increase throttle and braking controls. Take it, but don't want. Will I send Journey for April Fools? I don't even know what that is.
Stacked in the courtyard, and Taylor sat thereupon. Looked at a match set. Taylor was
We just botched discussions and world building? Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't think we did, but I'll take your word on it. Now I gotta collect items again. We're gonna rush through it. Collect those items. Get them goods.
Flying squad came and took it.
Samuel always
Uncle Aid. Yep.
that the pew
Speedrunner
on
strats
Sunday
time.
went hand in hand with the desk on Monday.
See you later, GMC.
Science is the slow revelation of God's blueprint. After 2 years in the Lamb's Tower on Monument Island, he took ill with cancer of the stomach. I prayed to the
shit.
prophet, and the
Fucking
prophet delivered unto
accidentally
us a
press the
miracle.
click the button. I gotta do it again. Damn, that is sensitive. Just a random stray gunshot, people. You don't need to lose your shit.
Flying squad came and took it. You ain't gonna see him around.
Alright. Round 3 of 400. Wish there was a holster weapon button. In this case, I was gotta keep my right mouse, my left mouse, finger high in the air, like I'm drinking fancy tea. I think you can't get that pile of money there until that guy runs away. Oh. Okay, someone remind me there's a lockpick over there. Once I get to the other side. Look at, took the time I had to finally watch the Metal Gear Solid 5 Sins video, and well, you're pretty good. Fits well for that. Well, thank you. Glad you enjoyed that. I'm glad I'm done with them though. That was 3 months of work to do 5 videos. There's a reason I don't like, dedicating all my time to one series, and I haven't been that tired of that tired of something since Kingdom Hearts. Are you teleporting behind me, Jim? You gotta stop that, man. It's creepy. Metal Gear Survive? Nuh-uh. There's not even really enough reason to do it. Oh yeah, I can't do this now because this guy will catch me. Hello, yep. Yep, that's a red flag. I'll have to come back and get this shit. They're tempting me. Metal Gear Survive. Maybe Metal Gear Survive is what the movie is based on.
I hear what it is people are saying. Why is it, Mr. Fink, that we have to work 16 hours a day? No, let's be clear. I would like nothing more than to shorten your
Would
workday.
I send Need for Speed Underground? I don't think racing games would really work too well.
Why not, you ask? Well, I can sum it up for you in one word. Morality. You see, my friends, the idle hand is the tool of the devil. You take
There's something that wasn't in the console release.
what goes in its place.
I saw that scrawny little thing prowling around here looking for passage out. She could use a meal, that one.
No, sir. I will not.
You work a 16-hour shift? Dude, that's rough. What does that say? Damn it, if only I were taller, I could look over his shoulder. That, well, just a list of names, more likely developers. Yeah, it's just nothing but more electroshock. Already got plenty of that. Man, I'm beginning to wonder if the electroshock thing is addictive because we just find vials of it that people have just drunken all of it. Could I send OG Final Fantasy VII? It doesn't really make much sense to send that and then go and send the new one when because that's just a couple months away at this point. So I'm waiting for the new one. That's the one I want to do. You know, I'm not seeing all these potential conversations and, world building that Sly Dante mentioned that I restarted the level over for.
Get out of here, snipe. You want to know what we do to pretty little
I think I actually just kind of wasted my time doing that.
you don't.
That might be a chat map instance.
Hey! Just stop for a minute!
Away from me! Stay away!
Nope, there was none. That was a big waste of time restarting at the checkpoint. I don't crouch, I jump.
I just want to talk to you!
I said stay away!
You were just making sure? I'm pretty sure we're mostly past those kind of moments.
Elizabeth! Just hold up for a
Now
minute.
we're in the David Cage segment of the
I'm
game.
not angry with you.
I'm just really pissed off.
Hey, watch out! Move it! Move!
Stay back!
God damn it!
I am not going with you!
Don't go in there!
I have no need of one such as you!
No, no, no!
Uh-oh.
No! Let me go!
You got her!
Uh-oh.
There's gotta be another way.
They called Slade a monster and a traitor. I know the men who died in the Hall of Heroes with Captain Slate. There is no shame to be counted in their number. The shame lies to we who assembled outside the hall. Though we were not the ones who fell, I feel only envy for those who perished under his banner.
think I'm dying, guys. I'm like itching all over. And I definitely haven't had an allergic reaction. I'm definitely not being over dramatic. You think it wouldn't be bad to send OG Final Fantasy VII and right after that remake? They'd end up being very similar. Well, the first part of it is because the remake only takes place in a certain section of the game, but that's kind of the way I'm looking at doing it. I don't. Plus, the OG Final Fantasy VII is before my cutoff date of 2001. Now, when it comes to the re-release of Final Fantasy VIII, that one I'll think about doing, since it's technically not being released after 2001 now. Wink, wink, Kappa. It's probably going to be split into 3 episodes if I had to guess. Who comes? Oh, lots of people. Oh, fucking what? Oh, up there. Shit. Did I like Kingdom Hearts? I really liked the first Kingdom Hearts. But I'm of the opinion they got a bit too convoluted after that. It's kind of hard to explain my criticisms of another game while I'm being shot at, I've noticed. Who yells stop? Of course they're going to continue making Assassin's Creed games like the shitty one. That one did really well. Everyone was praising it and I was like, are you people fucking nuts? You like this shit? But apparently they did, so Assassin's Creed is a series that will forevermore be god-awful. God-awful, not guard-awful. Apples that have been used to pelt people.
Stop him!
You really liked Assassin's Creed 2? That is the good one. Probably the best one that was ever made, actually. And then they fired the guy who made that because he wanted to have it, a clear story arc that would end in 3. His original idea was that 1 and 2 would be the ones where you go back and into your memories, and then 3 would be set entirely in the real world as Desmond, as a full-fledged assassin. But no, Ubisoft was like, nuh-uh. We're not changing things up. Repeater ammo. Oh, a Vox Populi weapon. Yeah, they killed off Desmond because No the North hated the character. But that was after they also screwed up 3. 3 he was in, and 3 would have been the final one of that story arc if it had been done properly. But they changed things and the director ended up, fuck off, I'm done.
Stop already! I am not going with you. Elizabeth, wait!
Oof. Oh, I forgot about these dudes. What do you think the weakness is? Uh-oh. Chances of survival low.
Hey, I'm slipping!
Do not attempt to follow me, Mr. DeWitt.
Elizabeth, I've made an arrangement to get our airship back.
You can get us
Why
out
isn't
of
that
here.
thing, flying thing shooting at me?
I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.
And where will we get these weapons? From one of our many friends and allies?
A gunsmith in Finkton should be a walk in the park. What do you say, partners?
You're a liar, Mr. DeWitt. And a thug. But you're also my only means of reaching Paris.
Girl, maybe you should think about something other than your vacation right about now.
Don't get too comfortable with my company, Mr. DeWitt. You are a means to an end. No more.
Do you know what they're really saying? Why, they're saying...
She has an unhealthy obsession with Paris.
Doesn't matter. Friend, you're being taken for a fool.
Yeah, I think they're trying to make her come off as a bit naive, is the idea, but it just actually makes her kind of look stupid. 5 lockpicks? I'm rolling in lockpicks.
I ain't no slave.
Yours.
No fool. I am a fake man.
Yeah, I know what gear is. I've been picking it up all the time. Shield braking increases movement speed, 50% faster for 5 seconds. Not that great.
And proud of it.
Yeah, I'm calling it now. If they ever do a Bioshock, well, technically 4, it will be a live service game and co-op multiplayer. You're gonna play your next Bioshock game with your friends. Everything is already there for them to do that, and you gotta know if they sign off on it, that's what they'll demand. No, yeah, you want to make a new Bioshock game? Yeah. Just add multiplayer and microtransactions and some other stuff we can make more money off of. Sound good? I see you have a bright future. A future in Finkton. Well, everyone will hate it together. It'll also be exclusive to the Epic Store. Just do all the things that piss everyone off. Why not? Damage boosts. Okay, give me clip size on my carbine, please. Shotgun. Clip increase on the carbine. Exactly what I was hoping for. And they are stingy with anything for the carbine. Oh, yeah, I've heard about the Borderlands 3 stuff and the guy losing his entire channel because he got a hold of some screenshots from a Twitch stream. Pretty fucked up, actually. Because he was like a fan of the game and was helping them promote it for free.
That would be your gunsmith. Who sent you to find this person?
Daisy Fitzroy.
She's either a great hero or the worst of scoundrels, depending on who's doing the telling.
She's good for an airship. I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland.
Yeah, they called private investigators to go ask him questions. The path of the Vox Populi. Daisy Fitzroy leads her poisonous posse to ruination. Good, I guess those were paid actors and not actually Vox Populi. No money for those. Shanlin, gunsmith, machinist. Well, I remember doing this mission in Metal Gear Solid 5. Find the legendary gunsmith.
Booker, a lockpick. Grab it.
How do you see it? Where you see lockpick? Oh.
The truth is, I don't have a lot of time for all that prophecy nonsense. I tell you, belief
Have I played this before? Yeah, back when it came out.
Old Comstock, well, he does.
So it has been some time since I last played it.
Any tradesman, he's obliged to barter his product for the earthly ores.
Dartigan needs
You
a
see, one
stretch.
does not raise a barn on song alone. No, sir.
Ugh.
That's Fink timber, a Fink hammer, and Fink's hand to swing it. He needs me, lest he soil his own.
You know, I like I said, another weakness I think this game has over the original Bioshock is the cast of characters you hear in messages just aren't as cool either. Where does the game? Okay, it wants us to go down a way, but let's go down here first. Yeah, we got enough to get in there.
Think you can pick this?
Oh wait, this is the. No, up there's where. Okay.
Got it. Over there. A service elevator. It should take us down to Finkton.
And get ourselves killed in the bargain.
Alright, let's not go down there yet.
Welcome to Fink Industries Recruitment.
No?
We are not looking for any help. You hear that? No help.
How are we going to get into Finkton?
Illegally. Let's look for another way in.
Like that way you just came from, Booker. 5 lockpicks.
It's locked.
Let me have a look. All yours.
Yeah, didn't they remaster the first Bioshock not too long ago? I need to play that version of it again. Give me a health. Give me fuel. Give me fire.
Nice.
You know, the better Bioshock. Pick up volley gun. Okay, let's try the volley gun over my rocket launcher. I think it's just a grenade launcher. Yeah, it's just a grenade launcher. Yo, Bioshock 1 was just, you know, it's a really good horror game. I think the atmosphere is better too. This game feels more like it's trying to be a straight up shooter. Really? Suck it, George Washington.
Here! Ammo!
Come on then!
Okay, this is a bit better than the rocket launcher. You can use it at close ranges. Yep, definitely better than the rocket launcher. Nothing left up there. I don't really find the. I actually think the DLCs of this game are pretty good. I don't really find them insulting. For you know, in terms of how a DLC is done these days, those were done properly. They were long enough and everything else. Okay, what do we want to know? Do we have even money for anything good? Clip increase or recoil decrease or damage boost to guns I don't use. So no.
I found some money. Want it? The gunsmith Chen Lin, wanted for known connections to the outlaw Daisy Fitzroy.
Looks like our guy's drawn attention.
That's not good, is it?
No.
Come over and open that.
Elizabeth?
I can do that.
Though I didn't, the second DLC, I didn't like how they made it stealth focused. It didn't really work that well.
Wants all those responsibilities and worry. You do your job, you eat your food, you go to sleep. Simplicity is beauty.
Waiting for something, so he's a wanted man, but they still kept an advertisement for him. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it? Hey, well, maybe he just became wanted. Who knows? Whoops. Okay, that's just another way up.
Need some help with this.
Oh, how'd you do that? I was looking that way. You weren't behind me. Yeah, that just leads back up to the lobby. I'm a peeping Tom? Based on what? Plus, if I'm peeping, who am I peeping on? I thought I liked Dishonor. First one's pretty good. Second one wasn't that great. 10-second reviews by Dartigan.
It seems the sainted lady would have preferred to let the seed of the prophet just dry out on the bed sheets.
Would I send Nier? You mean the first one? Maybe. I've heard it's not that great, though.
It's Slate's locker. He must have worked here. This is my mother's diary. Why would Slate have it? My husband claims the child was created from whole cloth by divine will. I am a believer, but I am not a fool. His bastard shall not be raised under this roof. My mother. She had me locked in that tower.
Elizabeth.
I just want to get out of this city. Please.
Huh. So that this book that would contain evidence, also middle of the book cliche. This book that contains evidence that completely discredits the Father Comstock and his prophecy is just sitting here in a locker in Fink Industries where anyone could find it. It wasn't even locked. I'm gonna make a note of that. That's worth mentioning. Oh, thank you, spell check. Yes, I was trying to spell domestic, not Comstock. Yeah, it was Slate's locker, but anyone could have found that. And if he wanted to slander Comstock, who he hated, he could have also used it. Like, he knew he hated Comstock, so he could have literally ruined Comstock easily by publishing that. But didn't.
Greetings. My name is Jeremiah Fink, and I want to share with you my personal creed. What is the most admirable creature on God's green earth? Why, it's the bee. Have you ever seen a bee on vacation? Have you ever seen a bee take a sick day? Well, my friends, the answer is no. So I say, be the bee. Be the bee.
Great slogan. You know, I'm filled with thoughts of capitalism right now.
Hello?
Mr. DeWitt?
Yes?
Hold for Mr. Fink, please.
What's going on?
DeWitt, Fink here. Listen, my boy, we've had our eye on you, and I can tell you right now that you are our top candidate. Top! Now, my associate, Mr. Flambeau, will help you with anything you need.
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
He seems oddly pleased to make your acquaintance.
Mr. Flambeau. Don't let capitalism win. Why not?
The man's got an ego.
Golden statue. I don't think there's that much gold in the world to make a statue. There's actually not that much. Maybe it's just plated. She seems like happy about this. Like, yeah, I'm not creeped out.
Now, some say to me, Fink, why is it that we get paid in tokens that are only good at the company store? Well, I'll tell you.
Hey, good night, Virgil.
I'll be damned if I let any of you poor folk get robbed at some shady establishment. You see, the Fink company store brings you...
Yeah, I wonder if the developers were, you know, making a statement with this level.
Specifically for the Fink worker.
Mr. DeWitt, welcome to Finkton. You'll find a variety of supplies here that should see you through your visit.
Hand cannon, you say?
What does Mr. Fink want with us?
Excuse me, miss, but Mr. Fink's interest is strictly in the gentleman.
But why?
So sorry, young miss, but any questions regarding the gentleman's application should be taken up with Mr. Fink directly.
Where do I know that voice from?
Does this strike you as good news? Doesn't strike me as good news.
This here is a cult single-action army. The greatest handgun ever created. 6 shots. Enough to kill any living thing that walks. We're the Ocelot now.
What do you think? Head to the gunsmith or scavenge supplies by that clock shop?
15 minutes now, bid 14. Will you give me 14? 10. 10 minutes bid, now 10. Will you give me 9?
9. I bid 9.
9 minutes bid, now 9. Will you give me 8? 9 minutes bid.
Hey, that looks like Twitch's new bounty board that I recently got, you know, volunteered to be a part of.
6 minutes and 5. 5 minutes 50. I could do 5 and 50.
5 and 50. I said 5 and 50. Anyone lower than 5 and 50? Coal porter goes for the work.
What do you guys want? Pit monkey, sewer bricker, or lead processor?
We need a pipe fitter here. Trimp a pipe on Pearl Street. Starting bid of 20.
Bounty board? Yeah, there's a Twitch bounty board thing. Basically, if I wanted to earn advertising revenue, basically Twitch now does this thing where they have the, how to describe it? It's a thing they recently gave to partners, but it's a list of companies that want to work with Twitch and pay you money to play something or watch something, and you can just accept a bounty to like play a game for an hour, and they send you the key, and they also, oh, if you get this many viewers on it, we'll pay you this much money.
It's like Noah's Ark. You have the lions, whose purpose is to keep order amongst the lesser creatures. Then you have the cow.
Yeah, I need another lockpick.
Now, they provide meat, milk,
Don't let them find Sky, Illinois, huh?
and then, well, there are the hyenas, the troublemakers, who only
Such intense pollution, which is weird for a moving city. So Twitch is becoming Red Dead 2 side quests. I guess you could say that. It's more like they're doing the management, the Twitch management job for you. Do I have a preferred genre of game? RPGs and third-person action adventure, I would say.
What's that? Grab that lockpick. We might need it later.
Actually, we need it right now.
Need money?
You were being generous.
Much obliged.
Open.
You unlock this?
Keep a lookout. All done.
Hey, Baha man, how are you?
That poster. There's another cipher on it.
Huh. So we need to find the code book?
Yes. Looks like everything's been founded at the Good Time Club. Maybe that's where we'll find it.
The Good Time Club. That's where we'll find cipher book. To secret entrance. Better be something good. I spent 5 lockpicks to get in here. 40-hour work week complete. Congrats then. Hopefully you earned some overtime. Damn, dude. Not looking too good, man. I spent 1 lockpick? I thought it was like 4 or 5. Yeah, he's not dead. He's just, you know, very, very tired.
It's the friend of hunger, the comrade of want, and the partner of disease. And I, for one, will be damned if I'm going to let an anarchist come between you and your livelihood.
Okay, we can probably upgrade our pistol. That's the volley gun. Nope, no upgrades for that yet. So we'll wait.
More money. Cash.
Much obliged.
I want you guys to pull out a quarter and see how far you can flip it. Because I don't think you're beating Elizabeth. Alright, don't want to go in the gunsmith just yet. The record is 7 feet.
Here it is, Booker. Chen Lin, gunsmith.
Yeah, we're not going in there yet.
Can you get this open?
I've never even seen a lock like this. Anti-pressure device, a spring-loaded wiper, a relocker? You'd need a battering ram to open it.
How many subs do I need before I consider making merch? Well, I've never really tied making merch to subs, to a sub count. Merch is really just a matter of do I have a good idea for a design or not. I don't want to do it unless I can come... What? Why? I did nothing. Alright, story time over. Wasn't my fault that time. Oh, fuck you. That was a police line right there? Oh well. We had to go past it anyways. Not a big deal. We saw everything that was, you know, story focused.
I never heard that song before.
I don't suspect anyone's heard that song.
Yep, you heard Fortunate Son being played. All the music in this game comes from areas I didn't know where in this game. They basically they hear the music coming from those tears, and they recreate it using, you know, the style of the day. Devil causes the corpses of murder of Crow's victims. No, I don't really need that.
Secrets and possession
Spoiler, man? No, it's not really a spoiler. You can already get it right now.
Some money. Take this.
I mean, we just heard we already know there's other worlds, and we just heard a song that doesn't exist at this point in time being played through one.
Do you know what Daisy Fitzroy and her anarchist cronies want for you? Strike, they say. Throw down your tools, they say. But I tell you, the moment you do, you will see what those hyenas are made of. I ask you, where are they going to be when it's cold outside and you're going to run? Don't you see what the Von Popular is selling? They're selling dreams. And dreams, my friend.
You can find them in earlier stages as well. That's the first one I've seen. It has to be hidden really well.
Doesn't look like we can enter now.
Maybe later then. What was the name of that place where I would find the... I need to find that book before I move on.
That's foolish.
One day, ain't nobody noticed me. Then they think I done for Lady Comstock, and well, everybody noticed me. I head to Finkton, and I hide deep. The more they look,
Good time,
deeper
Club.
I go. Only thing a color child
Yeah, I know
can
the
count
songs.
on
Oh, yeah, I know there's songs you can hear. I've already heard a couple of them. I was talking about that riff, the red riffs, where you can hear music and see other worlds like that. That's what I thought he was talking about. Do they have any hand cannon ammo?
Here's some cash.
Much obliged.
Yeah, I didn't think those appeared earlier. I was gonna say I must have missed them and they were hidden or something. But yeah, I know you can hear. What are you looking at? It's a brick wall. Stunning architecture, really. Alright, I guess we need to go talk to the Chins. There's not really much else to do. Unless we... No, we can get up there, I think. The Good Time Club. Enter good... sure. Talk with Chen? I'm pretty sure what... Something major happens when we talk with Chen just yet.
When's showtime?
Come back at showtime!
Guess we should come back later.
Actually, I don't think it's going to let us move on. Yeah, we can't do anything, actually. Never mind. Yep, can't go in here right now.
Come back at showtime!
Crime comes to Shantytown. Finkton worker housing has been plagued by panhandling, vagrancy, destruction of Fink MFG property, and worse. Fink blames his head of security. The boss has no patience for failure. What will be the next horrible Sonic game? I don't know, the past Sonic game was pretty good. Well, the 2D Sonic game was good. Infinite or whatever it was called, Edgelord Sonic, probably wasn't that great. But probably still better than, a sight better than some of the other ones. But give it time. Sega will definitely release another substandard one. Killing time kills Columbia. That does not seem like a very good drainage way of solving the problem. Just dump it on the street. me start a new recording too. I've been on this one for quite a while.
I have a pressing need to speak to this so-called false shepherd, stirring up so much trouble. We got enough problems without this damn fool shooting up the city and blaming it all on the Fox. Though if he's amiable, yeah, he might be just the fellow we need for our immediate concerns.
I'll just leave that recording there for him to hear. Seemed like an idea. You know, constantly searching every environment for like food and ammo gets really tiresome. Can I put on a proper thick southern accent? Did you just hear what I did? Oh, that was more of a fake thick southern accent. It has to come out naturally, or it won't sound right. It'll just always sound fake. If you try to do it, it just comes out like, oh, that sounds cheap.
I've read about this. That's Gautama Buddha.
Who?
The founder of Buddhism. Spent 49 days under a Bodhi tree until he achieved enlightenment.
Something tells me Comstock doesn't cater to
Today I
idols
learned.
that worship that ain't him.
You ever gonna tie your scarf back on? Seems like that'd be annoying.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Lin? Chen, Lin? Is anybody here?
What happened here?
Someone worked this place over. Local constabulary, no doubt.
You hear that? There's someone downstairs.
Somehow we missed them. Hello.
Excuse me. Ma'am, I'm sorry to bother you. We're looking for Mr.
I see you're
Lin.
going through facial expressions.
Mr. Chen Lin?
Mr. Lin, not here. He gone.
Gone?
They take flying squad. I pray, Gautama Buddha. Pray, give husband back. Give back to Maylin.
Where did they take him?
Club. Everyone take to Good Time Club.
Where is this club? Ma'am, please, where is this club?
Booker, we'll find it.
I mean, we're just there.
Why not Vox Populi help Chen Lin? Why not Daisy Fitzroy help Chen Lin?
Who is the flying squad?
Cops. The kind who probably got their
Hmm.
food on Lin's throat asking him how well he knows Daisy Fitzroy.
Isn't she the one we're working for?
As a matter of fact, it is. All right, let's figure out where this Good Time Club is.
Well, it's a console game. It's not going to be very far. Enemies are going to be respawned, and there they are. Oh, no, you're not a bad guy. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, he was there to serve as a purpose. Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm looking. I found ammo.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Bald Daddy.
I don't much care for you, Mr. DeWitt. I must admit, you know your way around a brawl.
That was no brawl, honey. New shirt. When struck, 50% chance to burn nearby enemies. Victim. Okay, that's worth taking. Can't wait until they start spamming those things. Oh yeah, that's a real fun moment.
Sorry about what I said at the docks. Calling you with that.
Yeah. Can't see how I might have changed your sense of that.
Protected me.
Job's a job.
Alright, into the club. Don't let me forget about that secret area too. I gotta find the book.
We just need to head inside and find Mr. Lin. And just call me Booker.
Bioshock Infinite had an extremely complicated development. It was so complicated that Ken Levine left game development because he got so pissed off. He literally is actually driving him nuts, if I remember correctly. So he shut his entire studio down. That's an impressive level. Like, I don't fucking care anymore when you reach that moment.
You know, the best kind of interview is one where the applicant doesn't know he's being evaluated. But I've watched you since the other day at the lottery. You're a brute. And in times like this, I could use a brute.
What do you want, Fink?
Labor unrest is coming to it. Now, Fitzroy has got the jungle all riled up. A man like me could have use of an old Pinkerton like you.
Yeah, he closed the whole studio instead of just leaving himself. Like, there's a big deal about all the developers having to find work, and that's why there's so many games now that have this Bioshock feel, and they also get advertised as having former Bioshock developers. So games like We Happy Few and a couple others, like, yo, we got a Bioshock style game made by the guy who was a janitor at Infinity Ward.
Old soldiers? Frankly, my money's on you. He's something of an old hand at handling explosives. Only man I know who hasn't lost a limb working with them. Yet.
There. That would.
That's a lot of dudes.
Booker's here!
Thanks!
I've got ammo!
Yes! Quite the eager beaver, isn't he?
Do it.
There you go.
Okay. Threat over.
This young gold
Or not.
is a former devotee of Lady Comstock. But without the old gal, they don't know quite what to do with themselves. Pick this one up for a song.
Give me that salt.
Quality work!
Who else shoots?
Your true rival is an expert with the automata. Wants to replace all our security
I'll give the old boy credit, though.
What did Lady Comstock have to do with the crows? Probably nothing.
To feed.
That one!
There you go!
Well, that's not a big deal.
I'll try to keep it stocked.
Am I hitting?
I do say I like the cut of your jib.
That'll do.
Channel my inner ocelot. That's the plan. Uh-oh.
That's it.
Congratulations, DeWitt!
You know, when your name was first passed to me, I wasn't quite sure you were the man for the job.
What difficulty is on? Normal. Though I have pretty much beaten this game years ago on, 1999 mode. It wasn't easy. Though I didn't completely complete it. There was like one particular section that became a nightmare.
Fitzroy, but do you really want to take her offer over mine? Do you know how many people would kill to be head of Fitz Security? You're a tough nut to crack, Mr. DeWitt. A tough nut. But I promise you this. I will get what I want.
Okay, we need to restock. Did I get all the loot at the beginning of the game, like 10 upgrade bottles for health? I've gotten a bunch of them so far. There might be one or two that I've missed. Okay, no, saving money for now.
Found some money.
Every time I mention it, she throws me another coin. Oh, I didn't? Someone's keeping track of how many I've missed? Oh well, I found plenty of them. No big deal.
Go ahead.
Done.
I mean, if you want to see the full way you do it, you just go watch The Completionist. He's the one you go to for that. Fink looks like Daniel Day-Lewis from Gangs of New York. Well, everyone back in this time looked like that. They all had the wispy, the wispy Fu Manchu beard. Well, the wispy mustache, I mean, not beard. What do I want?
Perfect.
No lockpicks.
I found a lockpick.
Well, apparently there are one. Where? She saw one somewhere. There it is. No, that's a gun. Where? Is she going crazy?
Cash. Catch.
Yeah, I'm with the lockpick lady. Yeah, I'm looking for the code book too. That's why I'm looking around everywhere. Why doesn't she pick it up? I guess she just doesn't have a pocket. There it is. She said she saw it all the way over there. No, don't need that. Alright, we need to... This is gonna suck, but we need to check this area for the code book. It might be here somewhere. Oh, the First Lady. This looks a bit different. This is what this must be a, an illegal upload. And sure, great film. You know, they give you really wide stalls here in Colombia. That looks like a damn near office size. And handrests. Usually you have to sit in the handicap stall if you want that kind of space. And then feel like a giant jackass for doing it. Do they drink the salts? That or they huff them. There is a machine that just blows the stuff in your face. Mike, speaking from experience, everyone in their life has sat down in the handicap, bathroom stall at least once. Everyone speaks from experience. You know, no one else was there, no one handicap was using. You're like, you know what? Why not? And you take a seat.
Booker, there's a door over here. I think that's the way down.
Oh, so the book's near the furnace. Okay, we're headed that way. Yeah, this game, because of the way this game's designed, you spend a lot of time just looking at shit and looting everything. Coffee.
I had thought you a fool, dear brother.
Are these chalkboards or mirrors, chat?
Wonderful music trumpeting from holes
You
in
tell
the
me.
thin air. I began to doubt your mental integrity.
Instead of seeing your reflection, you gotta draw it in chalk what you think you look like.
Your fortune from these doodads, you have lit the path for me as well.
2012 before I'm interested in one like you.
Whoops. We haven't used birds in a while. Get the code cipher? Yeah, I'm looking.
I found some money. Want it?
Have I messed with bigger combos at all? Sometimes. And plenty of lockpicks. I don't think it, I think the book is still further down. Just wanted to make sure. Just the hallway. Oh, why you do this game? No one likes looking for thing.
Look, Chen Lin, cell number 9.
Elizabeth?
Let me have a look.
And 30 minutes scream really loudly because I feel myself beginning to conk out. And I want to stay awake. Oh, so it's my responsibility to keep you awake for the stream?
Demonstrate the folly of men striking, throwing down tools.
You hurt people.
I'll tell you this. Sometimes there's precious need for folks like Fitzroy.
Why?
Because of folks like me.
It's done.
Disposal.
Something ain't wrong. Guide us.
Okay. Bird. Gee, I wonder what that's oh. Oh, thank you. Now we can finally get that and stop looking for
That's
it.
the book for the clock shop.
Damn it. Still can't.
What you know about Fitzroy, you goddamn gook? We know you can hear us. You want to say something? Or you want us to bring in Mrs. Lynn for company?
I don't think you need to go back before going ahead.
Ice water on him. We got 3 more to
Because we do just leave this building. But you also could be right. So let's not risk it. We spent too much time and too many lockpicks already doing this, so quickly, let's go back. If I'm wasting time, everyone, you get to blame Dante. Get your finger ready for the blame Dante for wasting our time button. Yeah, that finger point will be a good enough emote for that. Yeah, it could also be a chat map emote time. But whatever.
You know, I wasn't born deaf. I hear what it is people are saying. But why is it, Mr. Fink, that we have to work 16 hours a day? No.
Alright, do it. Decipher.
Alright, give me a second. The broken clock tolls at midnight.
Which clock? This looks like the one.
Set it to midnight.
Set to midnight.
I'll be.
Cool. Give me some more of that. Pick up the volley gun. Play that.
I came to Columbia
How
because
did I learn
believed in
English?
God, and
Or
because I
you
believe in honor.
can't be asking me that. That's gotta be someone
But
else.
Slade has shown me this. There is no God in shutting our brothers out from the family of man, and there is no honor in defending those who are strangers to its meaning. Perhaps in Finkton there is one more deserving of my service.
Alright. That's a lot of time and work just to get one upgrade potion. Alright, back to the boiler room. Big plot coming up. Big plot, everyone. Let's say, are you holding out on someone in chat on something? What are their demands? Lyrics? Oh, I think we can give them lyrics. What? What are we talking about again? Alright, back at it again.
What's that smell?
Ain't no privies down here.
I feel like fire right now.
To tax the black more than the white, is that not cruel?
To forbid the mixing of the races, is that not cruel? To give the vote to the white man and deny it to the yellow, the black, the red, is that...
What people have done to deserve to be locked up in a place like
How do you
this?
interrupt my recording, Elizabeth?
No. No, he doesn't.
My favorite part of the game is exploration moments where you're talking with NPCs.
Can be instructive. And what is Columbia, if not the schoolhouse of the Lord?
Now I gotta play that again because she started talking in the middle of it.
To tax the black more than the white, is that not cruel? To forbid the mixing of the races, is that not cruel?
I feel like I've stumbled into a dark part of a YouTube video.
And deny it to the yellow, the black, the red, is that not cruel? But is it not cruel to banish your children from a perfect garden? Or drown your flock under an ocean of water?
Huh.
Cruelty
I wonder what he's talking about there.
And what is Columbia, if not the schoolhouse of the Lord?
Oh, it requires 5 picks. I'm bloated with picks.
I can do that. There.
Oh, when revived, recover full health. Okay, that, even though I haven't been dying that much, might as well try it out.
Think you can pick this?
Looks easy enough. This is it, isn't it?
Yep. Number 9.
You're going to shove a lava lamp
All done.
up your ass. What are your last words? Well, you should be asking what your last words are. There's been people who've died from drinking lava lamp stuff, you know.
DeWitt, you're a lion. But you can't blame me for looking after my own interests, can you? Now I know Fitzroy has come calling, but I think you'll find your business with her has come to an end. Lions walk with lions, DeWitt, not hyenas.
It's going up my ass? I don't remember volunteering for that. Why are you fixated on this idea of shoving up something up my ass? Why do you have one cell massively more locked than the other? Well, I guess that one, you know, that pair of pants was really important. They kept that locked up. Not, you know, this entire bottom section of the building.
Strange.
She already ran in there ahead of me. Anyone want to volunteer to take a lava lamp up their ass for me? Uh-oh. Cell 9, where we are right now, which is big. Very big. I don't know. I guess this wasn't technically a cell. Investigate body. It won't let me investigate from this side because I can clearly see the guy is already dead. It wants me to investigate this side, so it can do the whole slow turnaround thing.
We're too late. God damn it.
Ooh.
This is what he meant.
Now we need to find someone else to make those guns.
No.
Dead is dead, Elizabeth.
Dead? He's dead.
What the hell did...
I see heads.
And I see tails.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Why are you following us? Who sent you? Comstock? What do you want?
What do you see here, from this angle?
Dead.
Listen.
And that angle?
Alive.
Walker. Shen Lin.
This is becoming rather awkward. This one needs a bit of a nudge. We could spell it out for him, I suppose. Ah, your silence betrays you, brother.
You always got. I know what I'm supposed to go do, guys. I'm getting the extra dialogue. This isn't a Dartigan blind moment. Can I have the coin? Whoopsies.
The body's gone. Another Columbia.
A different Columbia.
The same coin.
A different perspective.
Heads.
Tails.
Dead.
Alive.
We have to go through to this other Columbia, but
It's like riding a bicycle.
You'll never really forget.
One just needs the courage to climb aboard.
if we go into this tear, I don't think I'll be able to bring us back. Are you sure you're ready?
This is where the plot also kind of stops making any sense. Time to go to another slightly different dimension, where we shouldn't actually have agreements with people already, but somehow do.
Okay, open it.
Look, there's no blood.
And no body.
It's another world, Booker. Another Columbia.
Something tells me one dead gunsmith ain't the only thing that's changed.
Seized all the guns now. Yeah, the only reason for the dimension hopping is a weak reason for the other faction to distrust us. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. It doesn't. This plot twist. Well, it's not a plot twist, but it doesn't really hold up when you actually start thinking about it. It's a cool concept, but it's because like now we're in a completely different world than the one we were currently in. So we shouldn't have an agreement to find these guns and give them back to Daisy Fitzroy. But somehow we still do, even though we shouldn't even. Yeah. See, once you start trying to think about it, your brain hurts. It's like nosebleed. There's a Booker and Elizabeth in this world as well who made the agreement. There'd have to be, or else it wouldn't make any sense. But it still is a incredibly... I'm going to make up the word dank fuck circle to kind of describe it. Dank fuck circle is my new favorite word. They have to complete the dank fuck cycle to make it make any sense.
Daisy Fitzroy. Come on, you piece of horseshit. Tell me about Daisy. Cut him loose. What? Schofield says cut him loose. They're bringing his tools to the lockup. Keep him clean, I guess. Why? What are you, the Columbia Gazette? The chick's wife got friends in high places. Come on. We need to sell.
It's a German word, yeah. It's got a lot of those, consonants in there. So this time they tortured him, but they let him go.
I don't understand how Chen Lin is alive now.
We're in a world where he was never murdered. Somewhere we'll find out why, I suppose.
Yeah, this world's the only difference is that guy didn't die. Apparently.
Everything else remained the same.
Hey, Elizabeth, how about we go to a world where I don't owe people money? And we could take you to Paris. Thank you, Miss Smarty Panda, for the 100 bits. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Wow, that paper takes a long time to burn. You have a lava lamp in your room already? I was actually reading a story not too long ago about someone who came home drunk and accidentally he woke up with a craving and just apparently drank his lava lamp and it nearly killed him. It destroyed his kidney. Yeah, he almost died, but he had to have a kidney transplant, I think.
They were dead.
Not in this world. Look at their noses. They're all bleeding.
temporal zombies. Those are those two I killed here earlier, but they think they're dead.
I can't tell which one to hear. Who's the I? Which one hates which?
What's wrong with them?
They remember.
Remember what?
Being dead.
Creepy, huh? So, shouldn't Chen remember being dead?
What is going on here, Sansmark? As my head of security, I suspect you'll want to find out how these two slipped past your men and what they were doing in the basement!
Make me look bad with the boss, will you? Well, we'll see about that.
Where dude talking to me from?
Fragile flowers. Hey, who's there? Get the cover! Flush him out!
Oh, sick moves! Oh, I thought they were. Dance!
That man you just fought. In the other world, he was the one who was strung up on the wall.
In the other world? This whole business makes my head hurt.
Oh, it gets even more confusing later, Booker. Yeah, Green Jacket is really insistent on shoving a lava lamp up someone's ass. He must have watched just some freaky porn earlier and it gave him ideas. Someone go onto YouPorn right now and look for lava lamp, see what comes up. We might get our answer. Yeah, shove it. Dude, you have an ass of your own that you can you're more than welcome to use your own for those experiments. Just saying.
Want to hold on to this?
Thanks.
No videos for lava lamp on YouPorn? Well, you guys are welcome to, create the genre. Might be money in it, who knows? Does the hand cannon ever get any upgrades?
Know what you're gonna hunt with that there, caterpillar.
Yeah, the joke is done. I think it's been brought low by overuse. You got a couple laughs out of it. Consider it a success. You even got me and Chad to go along with it for 5 minutes. Can't do better than that.
The hyena is a trickster.
All right.
They will leave you with none but the sound of their laughter.
Be careful, Black Cannon.
What? Oh, what cannon? Oof. Holy... Whoa! Give me the salt. I think I did that pretty well.
Girl, look. Looks like Fink isn't giving you the job.
Jeremiah Fink has a philosophy.
I completely missed what she just said.
It's like Noah's Ark. You have the lions, whose purpose is to keep order amongst the lesser creatures. Then you have the cow,
When am I ending the stream? Not sure. Let's see if this thing is still open in this world. Yep. Okay, everyone, point your fingers and blame Sly Dante for wasting a couple minutes earlier. It's now official. We still love you, Sly. Oh, instead you guys are doing Chad maps, huh? Now you get to illustrate a sin. What is the exact code still exists in an alternate universe? I'm guessing the only difference is this dude is still alive. That's why they're because all the other items I picked up are gone too. Nope, that totally new universe for that one thing. That's how it's supposed to be, apparently. Well, this place isn't, ransacked either, no. Alright, let's go visit the Chins. Into. Ugh. Eyes are getting tired.
Huh?
No machines. No tools.
Let's go find that gunsmith. Maybe he's upstairs now.
Don't take it personal, Sly. It's a joke. We all love you. Half the fun of this chat is all of us, poking fun at each other.
Shrine. It's a figure of Comstock now.
Huh. And they have cheese. No, she can't die. She's immortal. This game would really suck balls if you actually had to protect her. I don't think you did a good thing, Liz. So they took all of his machines, and he's, crazy now.
Mr. Lin? Chen Lin? Excuse me, Chen Lin?
Who are you? You speak up. Speak up! Can't hear you over all these machines. Very loud.
I'm Booker DeWitt.
Stand back! These machines very dangerous. Wait downstairs with Mrs. Lin.
Daisy Fitzroy sent us. We need to talk to you about getting some weapons.
Machines very dangerous. No place for stupid people. Want to lose pretty head?
Mr. Lin.
Downstairs.
What is wrong with him?
Remember him dead in that cell? Maybe in some way he remembers that too. How would you reconcile that?
I don't know.
He shouldn't, though, because we didn't create this universe. It already existed. Or at least that's how the fiction is supposed to work. So these people shouldn't remember that because it shouldn't matter. They should be dead in like a million, billion, gazillion other universes and alive in a million, bazillion, gazillion others. So, poo on you, plot. I've already seen through you. You can't put one over me.
calm his troubled thoughts. Ease his burden. Bring Chen
The
Lin
Lucas
back
had to
me.
know this would happen. They do, actually. They're behind... Once you play the DLC, you actually get a better idea of them as well. In fact, they set up a pretty major thing that happens later.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for Mrs. Lin.
Mrs. Lin?
No, I mean a little Chinese lady. She was...
Booker, this is Mrs. Lin.
They took Chen's tools.
Oh, he married a white woman in this universe, too.
Well, your husband is a bit out of sorts.
If he could work again, maybe... If he could work, he'd...
Mrs. Lin, can you tell me who took your husband's tools?
Goddamn police. They took them and locked them up in the impound in Shantytown.
Would having his tools back fix his mind?
Who cares? We're not getting any guns if Chen Lin doesn't have his tools. Let's head to Shantytown.
In a world where interracial marriage basically gets you stoned? Yeah, doesn't really make much sense, does it? If I'm guessing because this is Fink's area, maybe they might be allowed to do it because Fink does seem to have special permissions that other people don't. Because he also hires, you know, Irish and black people as well. So maybe in this area you're allowed to do that. But then again, that just feels more like, you know, the fans coming up with explanations that the game doesn't fill in.
Seems to be in style.
Miss Tara. I'm not so sure it was a good idea.
Alright.
Become a lion, and why would you want to? What's all those
I hear the action music.
and worry?
Who's there? I forgot these guys are getting a bit tanky now.
Found ammo.
Oh, medkits anywhere? That's what I really need. Something for the Sin Train. The enemies just stand there and accept their death instead of getting sideways when you jump straight up. That's meant to make you feel like a badass. I can overlook something if it's meant to really just make you feel like an action hero. Unless it's really, really dumb. They've probably never seen that happen before either. Just someone jumping, you know, 20 meters from the air to, you know, slam dunk on them. Alright, what are you selling? Same old shit, actually. Let's buy the Devil's Kiss boost. Maybe that'll finally open up something new on the list. Whoops, sorry, wasted the bullet. Carbine ammo we could use more of. Burst gun, haven't found one of those yet. I miss the Resident Evil 4 salesman, the merchant. What? Seems painful. She always wanted to become a lever. What happens if we pull it while she's, you know, fused with it? Does she do something? Oh no.
If you want to ask me.
What?
My finger.
Sorry, I didn't...
It's all right. It's as much a mystery to me as anyone else. Maybe Songbird knows, but he's not talking.
I'm sorry.
What for? I get to wear this stylish thimble to cover up my hideous deformity. I hear they're all the rage in Paris.
Such a hideous thing that most people would never notice. In fact, putting the thimble on it draws attention to it. But it's meant to look cool. She's a lever, not a fighter.
There. You bet.
Oh. Oh.
Where you going? Find cover. Coward.
Cool. Should have seen that earlier. That would have, well, I didn't really need it, but cover worked pretty well. Yeah, it did seem forced. Like, I saw you looking. Like, I have not looked at it once. They just needed to bring it up, to be honest. Because it is important to the plot. Alright, what do you got? Is there nothing for this pistol, the hand cannon, ever? Apparently not. Still hold on to my money for now.
Need money? Take this.
Every time. Every time I mention it, I'll hold on to my money. She comes up with, here's some money. Actually, I think the game is just programmed to throw money at you when you don't buy something from one of those. It doesn't need upgrades? Apparently not.
Interesting. I see a lockpick over there.
Don't think I can open that right now. That's for later. Best vigor? I don't think we can get it right now though. We have to come back here later. Leave out there. Ugh. Ugh.
You must think me some sort of freak. A girl who can bring dead men back to life. Whose only acquaintance is a giant bird creature. It must seem ridiculous.
You just got dealt a bad hand.
I am not going back to that tower no matter what happens.
They won't stop until they have you.
Why? What did I do to them?
You frighten them.
Good.
Well, the good thing is I don't have to remember that right now, Sly, because this is the end of the stream. We'll have to remember that tomorrow.
So hungry, you can't speak much of thing. To keep you so ignorant, you can't think of solutions to all your problems. To keep
We're
you
in Poor
chasing
Town.
an almighty silver eagle,
Smell that?
so
Poverty.
You can buy everything they're selling to keep you down.
However, I think that's going to be the end for tonight's stream. We should be able to finish this game tomorrow. Yep, I think we will. Hopefully, anyways. I might have to start the stream a bit earlier just to make sure I can. Since I don't really need this to be a 4-day stream for this game. So, you guys have been great. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Hope you enjoyed the stream and got a couple laughs out of it. But thank you so much for being chill. Also, thanks to my mod team for doing the awesome job they always do. Thank you to anyone who donated bits or subscribed or resubscribed. Thank you for your continued patronage. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this. Tomorrow I might start the stream at 7 p.m. just to make sure I have enough time to finish the game. So maybe keep that on your calendar. And I'll see you all then. I'm going to stretch because my body demands it. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. So if you guys enjoy the rest of your night, your morning, whatever time it is for you. And we'll beat Bioshock tomorrow. And then I'm going to get started on a script. And then we'll probably play some more Final Fantasy X or maybe something else. Who knows? Alright guys, later.